What word for woman do you find most...
What kind of woman?
What word for women do you find most degrading?
Degrading?
Chick, bimbo, bitch, babe, slut, or whore?
What's most degrading?
Yeah. That's a good question.
Especially a good question. Why repeat all those words?
Right, I don't like that question.
I'm a feminist.
Why not just say women and let it go at that?
Yeah, we like just to be called women, that's all.
Publicize it.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, well, I'm a big fan. You look great.
You look pretty good yourself. Yeah, you got my old hair.
You're so thin. Did you ever stick your finger down your throat to throw up?
You're really hopeless, you know that?
Why do you say that?
God. I'm so glad I don't have to be interviewed by you. I can't figure it out.
Why? I'm interviewing you now, Gloria. Hey, Marla, did any of Phil's sons ever hit on you? Marla? Marla? Gagia? Gagia!
No, I'm not going to give you a lecture. I don't have the time. I'm just going to lay it out for you straight. Now, you listen to me. You tippy around with marijuana long enough, and you're going to buy yourself a lot of grief. After a while, marijuana won't be enough. You'll start looking for a bigger kick, and then a bigger one after that. And all of this is going to go down the tubes. Your job, your house, car, family, everything. We've seen it happen before, and not just to the neurotics and psychotics that wife of yours talks about, but to nice, clean-cut kids from good families with good educations. They start out just like you, and they end up mainliners, shooting it in their arms. And they end up dead, or wishing they were.
Maybe.
Look, everybody says no, not me. I'll never get hooked. They say it right up to the day they start climbing the walls, and they began saying just what you are now. There's nothing wrong with marijuana. Well, there's nothing wrong with a gun either until you pull the trigger. You can't even buy this stuff without getting dirty. Think about the guy you bought it from. You think he has a wife, a nice child, a home? No, junkies do. They spend most of their time sick or in jail. Don't you take my word for it. Just take a look at the guy you bought from. And look hard, fella, because you're looking right in the mirror. Now, if that's how you want it, there's nothing we can do about it right now. Next time it may be different. And you believe me, boy, there'll be a next time.
I am still living with your ghost, lonely and dreaming of the West Coast. I don't wanna be your downtime. I don't wanna be your stupid game. With my big black boots and an old suitcase, do believe I'll find myself a new place. I don't wanna be the bad guy. I don't wanna be a sleepwalk dance anymore. I just wanna see some palm trees. Go away, try to save your disease. Yes, we can live beside the ocean, leave the fire behind. When I pass the breakers, watch the world die. We can live beside the ocean, leave the fire behind. When I pass the breakers, watch the world die. Yeah, watch the world die. I am still dreaming of the bang, rocky and hollow for all the things you took away. I don't wanna be your good time. I don't wanna be your far back crutch anymore. Walk right out into a brand new day. Instead of rising in my own weird way. I don't wanna be the bad guy. I don't wanna be your sleepwalk dance anymore. Wanna be some sunshine. I just wanna find some place to belong. We can live beside the ocean, leave the fire behind. When I pass the breakers, watch the world die. We can live beside the ocean, leave the fire behind. When I pass the breakers, watch the world die. We can live beside the ocean, leave the far behind. Swim out past the breakers, watch the world die. We could live beside the ocean, leave the fire behind. Swim out past the breakers, watch the world die. We could live beside the ocean, leave the fire behind. Swim out past the breakers, watch the world die. We could live beside the ocean, leave the fire behind. Swim out past the breakers, watch the world die. Yeah, we'll watch the world die. Yeah, we'll watch the world die. Oh, yeah, we'll watch the world die. Yeah, we'll watch the world die.
That is great.
Yo, this is Shaquille O'Neal, and you're listening to a man who is remarkable. It's remarkable that a man could be 6'5" and have no skill at basketball. That's right, Howard Stern.
Hey now. You know, it's Monday, Columbus Day. I say this every year. We should have taken the day off. Stupid to be here, don't you think? It's stupid to be here. And then there's a parade today.
Yeah, baby.
We're never going to get across town. Yeah, we ought to.
Clinton's coming too. No, what?
Roger?
We hope.
Yeah, you know, let's end the show today at 9:30. Wanna?
Yeah.
Because we'll never get out of here.
Well, last year, I don't know if you remember, we really did get stuck.
Yeah. Well, I do remember, and that's why I'm suggesting we end the show at 9:30. All in agreement say aye.
Aye.
All in disagreement say nay.
The aye carry it.
Nay, I love it here.
No, that never happened.
I'm going to miss my 10 o'clock plug.
Yeah, so in order to make the 9:30 deadline, we'll have to give up one of Jackie's plugs.
That's right, because the plug will keep us till 10.
I'll tie you to that chair.
I'll get back to you on this.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll take that under advisement.
Dennis Rodman's stopping by today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was watching that new show of his, Ops, Special Ops, or whatever that's called. It wasn't so bad. It was pretty good.
Really?
I was kind of digging it. They had to go in and rescue
What
some...
kind of an actor is he?
He's hard to understand. He mumbles a lot.
Because I saw a couple of clips from that movie he did with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
My problem is I don't know what the hell Dennis is saying sometimes.
Well, in that movie, they also had him in some weird outfit. You know, like he's supposed to be running around and he had to keep a fedora on his head.
Yeah, he has a weird outfit on in this, too.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know, but he's like, and he's like, what the hell did you just say, brother? I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you a helicopter.
Oh, do you
What
have
are you
clips?
saying?
We can ask him what he said.
What are you saying?
It'll run subtitles. I'm going to get you down, bro. Dennis Rodman, I always enjoy when he comes in. He's good.
Haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah.
I thought he was upset with us for a while.
No, I think he just, he's always got something going on, so it's like...
He just was laying low.
He was laying low. I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad to see Dennis Rodman's coming in here. He's in a new television show, and... Of course, we're playing the big homeless game today. Big homeless game.
Big homeless game?
Big
What's
game.
so big about it?
I don't know. Eddie Murphy, his movie tanked.
Wow. Oh, I couldn't imagine why.
$5 million he only made.
Ooh, bad opening. I mean, come on. The commercials weren't even funny.
No. I saw a whole special on the new movie, and it wasn't funny. You know? Except for Eddie, doing impersonations of Jeff Goldblum. But that's not even in the movie.
Yeah, that's
that was in the
that
interview.
Happened on the set, huh?
Yeah. It looked real bad. Yeah, the movie hardly made any money. Ants was the #1 movie of the week. I want to see that. It looks kind of interesting, but I get sick of those computer animation things after a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Woody Allen apparently plays a good ant.
Oh, is that right? I want to see this movie Happiness about the child molester.
I don't know anything about
Todd
that.
Solondz, the guy who made Welcome to the Dollhouse with Wiener Dog,
Yeah.
just released a movie called Happiness.
And it's about child
And,
molesting?
Yeah, but it's
Real weird.
I hear it's
It's
great.
supposed to make people sick.
It's got 4 stars in the paper today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you
But-
see it, Jackie?
No, I just heard about it.
Yeah, Universal. I spoke to a guy who saw it, and he said it's really good.
Yeah.
Like better than Welcome to the Dollhouse,
Well,
if you can
Welcome to
imagine.
the Dollhouse is great.
Yeah.
But real shocking, right?
Yeah. But the movie companies won't distribute it because it has child.
It's the theme of child molestation.
Yeah, but it's not like an endorsement of child molestation. It's,
But it's pretty heavy.
yeah. Because they say, that was sympathetic to the child molester, but the movie really isn't, but it's just that the guy has, he reveals his motivations.
Right.
And people can't handle topics in a movie.
Well, you know what? That's the same thing happened with Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Yeah.
It never got released.
Yeah, well, this movie is being released through a company that the director, Todd Solondz,
Has put together?
yeah. So I don't even know how
So
you
is he
find
going
it.
to get theaters to pick it up?
I don't know. I guess he is. I hope so. I would like to see this movie. I don't like people telling me what movies I can see and what I can't see. It's too weird.
I would love to.
But after this guy made Welcome to the Dollhouse, this director, he could have made any big Hollywood movie he wanted. He chose to make this thing. Well, this guy's screwy.
He's out there.
Yeah, Ants
You
was-
got to meet him.
Ants was the #1 movie, drawing in another 15.4. Rush Hour with #2 with 11.5.
It won't go away.
I hear it's a horrible movie.
It's not good. But what else is out there? What are you going to see? Night at the Roxbury if you want to?
Well, What Dreams May Come, the Robin Williams movie, made $11 million.
Yeah.
A Night at the Roxbury, 6.2. That's not exactly a big success. Evidently, that movie's so bad that really tanked.
And they were running a lot of commercials for
Yeah.
that this week.
Holy Man, 5.2. Eddie's Unholy Disaster, they're calling it. It's a smaller opening than Vampire in Brooklyn.
Wow. That was the worst so far.
Vampire in Brooklyn opened to $7 million. And Metro opened to $11 million. So this is his worst opening ever.
After he had such great success with Dr. Dolittle.
Yeah. Hey, they all can't, if you're an actor, they all can't be winners. I mean, if you're going to keep working.
The script.
Well, that might help. Well, he hired Joe Piscopo, scriptwriter. Whatever happened to Joe Piscopo?
I don't know. What does Joe do?
I don't know. He's banging that girlfriend, wife, whatever.
That's a full-time job.
You're not kidding. I'd have to quit everything if I had her. What is it, brother?
I saw Joe in the lobby of this building about 6 months ago.
What was he doing? ICM?
He was in the candy store. Yeah, he must have been up at his agent.
Oh.
And I said, hey, Joe, what are you up to? And I don't know. He's always got like a bunch of stuff, but I couldn't make any sense of it.
Well, we're going on tour, but it's a family show.
Right. But I called you one day at home, and I couldn't get a hold of you. I saw a movie on the satellite that was...
Maybe he was working in the candy store.
I saw a movie on the satellite that was so unbelievably bad with Joe Piscopo.
Yeah.
It was him and a little girl. It was like one of those kid movies.
Yeah.
But he plays dual roles, him and his cousin.
Uh-oh.
And his cousin wore like... The only thing that his cousin was supposed to be weird, he wore glasses and had buck teeth.
Yeah.
And the whole movie was him and Joe driving around. It was really, really weird.
Yeah, but meanwhile, you watched the whole thing.
Well, I couldn't take my eyes off.
There you go. So maybe that was their intention. Make it so bad that you can't turn it off.
I was just thinking, what happened to Joe, man? Look at this movie.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do? Hey, we got to take a break, Rob. We'll come back and blah, blah, blah. All right.
Howard Stern discusses family values.
I think that's really low.
Low?
For you to talk to our son on the phone like that. I think that's just really low.
What did you do?
What do you mean? What did I do?
I don't care for the way that you insult people. I have nothing against different races, and I don't care to listen to the way that you insult.
Even Chinese? I'm just kidding, of course. But I don't really insult races.
You assault everyone that you can possibly think of to insult. You insulted me as much as you could when you called the first
I did
time.
not.
Now, I honestly set out to try and listen to your station and see if anything had changed. And it wasn't just a few minutes, Robin, that I listened to you. I did give you a chance.
Hello?
This is Jay's father.
Oh. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
We just think you're the most disgusting, despicable, rude, vulgar. That the thing that we appreciate is that we have a dial on our radio and we can turn you off. We don't have to put up with you. And I'd really ask you to quit calling our home.
But Sandy told me it was okay. Sandy told me it was all right to call. Hello?
Well, that's over.
Yeah, all right, well, I won't call. I won't call anymore.
Yeah, please don't. And,
of course not. Sandy told me it was okay to call.
We were just returning the call we said we'd do in 2 hours.
No, I think you're just harassing. And I think
No, I'm not. I'm not harassing at all.
Oh, yes, you're harassing. Bye.
Oh, that hurt.
Howard Stern, idol to many. The Howard Stern Show.
Hi, this is Hank, the angry drunken dwarf. Don't miss tonight's electrifying news show with two wacky daredevils who specialize in penile stunts. Who is the real penis Knievel? You decide tonight on the always original E! Show.
Okay, so the Hank the Dwarf. Gary, make it enough for me to talk to the E! crew about how to write promos. Okay? Be a 20-minute promo.
I'm hanging on Hank's every word.
Well, yeah, but there's a way to hang on every word without being here all day. I'm just listening to this incredible music behind me. I'll play you a song right now. It's someone we've had on the show. I really like this song. I know you'll hate it.
All right.
It's her new single.
Someone we've had on the show?
Yeah. You're going to hate this.
I have an open mind.
It's not Sally Kirkland.
Come on.
Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They slither while they pass, they slip away across the universe. Pools of sorrow, waves of joy are drifting through my open mind, possessing and...
It's not Nicole Bass.
Oh.
First of all, you know it's a Beatles song. You know it's across the universe. But who is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
And what do you think of it? You don't like it. I know that.
I don't dislike it. It's a great song.
I mean, I would listen to that.
Well, I'm not going to go that far.
See, I would, though. I know you wouldn't. I know you don't like that stuff.
It's depressing.
Yeah, but that's why I like it.
I know. That's why I said,
anything that can,
why you like it.
Anything can make me feel emotion, I like.
Even if it's a bad emotion.
Yeah.
Happiness would be an emotion.
I don't feel happiness. I want someone to force me to cry. So if someone could make me come close.
Look, I'll force you to cry.
All right.
We don't have to go through
Come
this.
on. Give me a break. What do you think of this song?
All right. Who is it?
Who do you think it is? Give you one guess.
Is it someone who usually sings?
Yes, of course. Always depressed.
Oh, Fiona Apple.
Right.
There you go.
I think it's pretty brave putting that out as a single. I don't know if it'll do well.
That's a single?
That's the single from her new album. Okay. Good luck. I like it. See, I would buy that.
Well, how many people are like you who like to be in a rubber room when they listen to music?
In fact, I could keep listening.
You and about 3 teenagers.
You think?
Who are trying to poison their parents.
And if if she's almost naked, I'll watch it even more.
Now, how's she going to roll around naked to this?
I think you could do that. Like, you could be, like, naked. And...
Be in the fetal position.
Right. But that'd be cool. As long as you're naked.
Is she coming in soon?
I don't know. Sometimes I think she hates me, and then sometimes I think she digs me.
She's okay. She was just recording this.
I like it. What can I tell you?
Oof, I liked it as a Beatles song.
During the commercial, I was watching a tape of Scott the engineer telling Sheryl Crow, you know how we shoot everything behind the scenes?
Yeah.
Telling Sheryl Crow, first of all, I don't even know why he's bothering her. He's in the green room with her, and he goes over and he shakes her hand and he goes, Sheryl, excuse me, you know. He never moves his lips when he talks. You want to strangle him. He goes, excuse me, Sheryl, I just want to introduce myself. I don't know if you remember me. I'm Scott. I was the engineer the last time when we messed up your music.
Oh, no.
And all I can tell you is that this time nothing will go wrong. Meanwhile, everything went wrong when she was in here.
It was a total disaster.
Yeah. Oh, well, we had a phasing problem.
We are out of phase.
He never moves his lips. That's why I can't stand him. I was just watching him on camera, and he doesn't move those lips.
It's like one of those puppets where they have the mouth cut out at the bottom, and only the bottom lip drops every once in a while.
The bottom drops a little bit.
It looked like the videotape was paused.
Right.
Just like standing.
And sound was coming out.
I'm too lazy to move my lips.
Howard, you know what I wonder?
I can articulate without moving my lips.
In his entire life, when he's gone up to somebody and said, I'm Scott, do you remember me? I wonder if anybody has ever said, oh, yeah, I remember you.
Oh, yeah, who could forget you? Everybody. We work with them every day and we forget them. Honest to God. Every time.
What was the recent one?
I don't know.
The whole E-crew was remembered.
Yeah, you're talking. I know you're talking about the guy who went on the internet and got all of us black names, Muslim names.
Everybody was.
Even that guy. Every name.
Brian the lighting guy from E.
Right. Who nobody knows, but Scott the engineer, he never got a Muslim name.
And he's been with us forever, ever since we've been.
He was here when we got here.
Pete, you're on the air.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Whose idea was it to show you guys in the back room always during your meetings back there during their secret?
Mine.
That's pretty cool. It shows Jackie in his prime.
Thank you.
Take care.
Did you see the TV show Saturday night?
No. I keep forgetting.
It was great. It was a great show. That chick who came in and was helping the lupus guy out with all her Cocoa Krispies, watching her wash her ass in the sink backstage.
How long did it take? What was she using?
Oh, it was great.
How do you get
off? There certainly wasn't anything to wash herself with.
She just stuck her ass in the sink and was washing herself down. It's so funny. It was so good.
I have to go back there and use that facility.
I know.
She's got her ass.
Had her ass in the sink.
Oh.
Unbelievable. He had to see it.
Well, it was a mess.
And then there's some other chick backstage who was saying that she didn't want to get in a bikini, that she could entertain a guy without being in a bathing suit, and she had some pride, and next thing you know, she's in a bikini.
She got into a bikini.
Yeah, it's great. Some wild stuff going on back there.
It's amazing what happens to people when they come into this room.
They get shanghaied.
They change completely.
Sharon, hi, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up?
What's happening?
Nothing. I just wanted to tell you, I always wanted to meet you. And I'm a really pretty, dancer girl from Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
I like those dancers, Robin.
Yeah, I'm a dancer girl, but otherwise I have a degree, but, whatever. Still dancing. How's that go?
What degree do you have, darling?
I have a degree in advertising, but you know what, though? I still dance.
It's like when you hang out with strippers, they tell you their whole life story and you don't want to hear it. You know?
But I just thought it was interesting. She has a degree, but
isn't it weird? I know it's stupid. My family hates it. I can laugh better than that.
All right, Sharon, thank you so much for being beautiful and wanting to meet me.
Oh, I want to meet you, though.
You do?
Yeah. I can wash my ass better than anybody.
Well, what's the point of meeting me?
Oh, I don't know.
What, so you can come down here and frustrate me?
Yeah, I can frustrate you, seriously.
He's not into that anymore.
Oh, but you know what, though? I am.
I've outgrown it.
She'll marry you.
Oh, you'll marry me? What? What is she talking about? Are you on something? Are you on a substance right now?
No, I'm not. I just got off work, actually.
Oh. Sound a little...
No, somewhat, but not really.
Yeah, you drank.
A little bit. Very low. Very low.
All right, I got to go.
Well, okay, I do too.
What?
What?
I do too.
Oh.
Beautiful women can't stand when you hang up on them. They're like,
okay, well, I
have to go also. No, you don't. You have nowhere to go.
You just got know why? Because we hate it. Because the reason why is because nobody has anything up on me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm a bigger player. Yeah.
All right, Sharon, thank you.
Well, thank you, Howard.
All right.
Bye.
You got to be looking at her to enjoy her. You know what I mean? She's probably good looking, but if you ain't seen her, you can't. I defy you to sit there and talk to her.
I'd have both.
You know, I got one up on you. Like, Ivey, you better hold on to your looks. You have no idea how annoying you are. Good-looking women, strippers, they think they're so fascinating and interesting because every guy pays attention to every word they say. And then when they lose their looks, they can't understand why no one's paying attention.
I find that with models, too.
Mm-hmm.
Those models are just incredible. I was reading a story about Naomi Campbell once where she and a model friend of hers went to visit some guy, and he gave them gifts, but he gave the other model friend a bigger bracelet or something than he gave Naomi, and she demanded that she now be taken to a store and pick out her own gift.
Wow.
And he did it.
Yeah, of course. When you can see him, it's a whole different thing. Oh, man.
I said, wait till she hits that wall. And the demands don't get answered.
Lori, hi.
Hi.
What can we do for you?
Hi, Howard.
Hi, honey.
You're so sexy on the phone.
Who's sexy?
You.
That's
Lori.
right.
Rhymes with Ferrari, and I'm calling to tell you I have the world's most perfect breasts, and I want to come down Friday and show you with those other girls, the fake breasts and the real ones.
What's she talking about, guys? Anybody
Is there
know?
a fake breast, real breast contest going on?
Last week on your show, there was a girl who called in, had new breasts, and she was all excited and wanted to show you, and she said she wanted to come down Friday and show you.
And you want to come down and show me your breasts?
Yeah, I'll be in New York Thursday and Friday.
Believe that. There are some women whose breasts are so sensitive that they can have an orgasm just by touching themselves. Or a guy touching them.
And the first time I saw you on E! Howard, my boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, is so obsessed with you. He tapes your show, listens to it when he comes home from work. So if I don't listen to your show, I had nothing to talk about.
All right. So you have breasts. Are women admit women are annoying, Robin?
I will not admit that women are annoying. The women who pull us are
All right. Come on. I even see. Even you're embarrassed to be a woman this morning. All right.
Sometimes I think about you when I touch them and pretend that my hands are yours.
All right. So do that right now. Let me hear what that sounds like.
Okay.
Are you naked?
I'm all nervous talking to you.
Are you nude?
Let me take my bra off.
All right. Be nude in a second, Robin. Robin, if you want to take your bra off, it's okay.
Right, all right. One is enough.
Go ahead.
You're making my heart pound out of my chest. I can't even
Well,
get my
I'm an
hands.
exciting guy. Women are wild for me. Go ahead.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
It's too insane?
Yeah.
All right, well, you'll come down and do it.
It's a good thing I don't have underwear on because they would be totally soaked by now.
All right. You're our kind of girl.
Okay, Howard. I'll see you Friday.
All right, hold on. We have to make arrangements.
Okay.
All right. She's going to come in and take her top off, and we'll touch her breasts,
She has the best breasts.
and then she'll have an orgasm. That'll be a fun show. Yeah. All right, now I got something to look forward to.
We will touch her breasts?
Yeah, you're going to touch them, too. I want to see what happens when you touch them. We will all do it.
You, maybe.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I sure will. Dennis Rodman's coming in today at 8:30.
Yeah, and what about the man, David Wells?
Yeah, we got to talk about him. Dennis Rodman has a new TV show called Special Ops.
When is that on? All these shows, you can't find him anymore.
Somebody sent me a tape of it. That's why he's coming in. I'm sure no one can find it.
Where is that one?
Here's a clip of him.
Who are you? I'm the man. You? I hope you don't judge a person by the way they look. I hate that. Who does your hair? Siegfried or Roy? The last guy made fun of my hair. He's still trying to put his hair out of his ass.
Oh, God.
I don't want to know about your sex life.
Oh, this is from the Jean-Claude Van Damme
Yeah,
movie.
well, I tell you, that was hard to understand, too.
Oh.
And then he had that funny hat on.
Well, this has been fun. Now, who the hell are you? Jack Quinn.
All
Two
right.
guys you can't understand. That was a great idea.
Why you didn't tell me this before?
What do you care? You always play defense, right?
It's time to get off the bench. The best defense is a strong offense, right?
Sidney Poitier's in hiding. Dennis is wild, man. I think he was banging, at least they were trying to make it seem like, I'll ask him when he comes in. I'm not even going to go there yet. Now, what's that buzz?
I don't know.
New noise.
Is that the cassette?
No, I'm not playing a cassette.
This sounds like either a tape or
No,
something.
I got that tape down. Listen to that noise. That's Jackie's microphone. Wiggle something. How's that? Wiggle it again.
Sometimes there's dust in there. Hold on.
There you go. Now it's better.
He just unplugged himself.
Good. Keep it that way.
I fixed.
You fixed it? Good. See, I fixed it.
A little dust in there.
A little dust.
There'll be no mishaps.
Would have taken him a half hour.
So Robin and I went to our friend Neil's wedding last
Well,
night.
I went. Where were you?
I went. I saw you there. I left after an hour. I told him I was doing that anyway.
Oh,
I had to get to bed. I don't know what you're doing. You must have napped yesterday afternoon. You were all...
I felt like now I have to stay because he got up so early.
I only beat you to the punch. That's why you're pissed.
I was like, oh, my God, he's leaving.
I had to go to bed. I was in bed by 8 o'clock. And I was tired.
But you were 10 minutes from home.
Doesn't matter. It's not my problem where you come in from. Well, I had gotten there before you.
No, you hadn't.
No?
No.
Well, first of all, did you get directions to that place? I couldn't even find it.
It was a nightmare because, of course, they have to have street fairs
Right.
during these weekends. And so then the main road you're supposed to go down is closed off.
Neil got married at this place called LaMotta's in Port Washington. It's down on the water, on the shore, right off of that shore road. Sounds nice. I couldn't find it.
No, because Main Street was closed off.
Yeah. And it was like it's like a restaurant and a bar, and it's on the water, and it's like right up near boats and stuff, which is pretty, but I'll be damned if I can find that.
Main Street is the only street in Port Washington. How the hell could you possibly get it?
That's where you should have a festival.
You can't get through Main Street. And you had to go all the way around. I couldn't get there.
And, you're driving through these little neighborhoods, and they keep... The roads keep ending.
I have no idea.
I know. How does a guy conduct a business in Port Washington? There's only one road in and one road out.
Yeah.
We took back roads in, but I got lost. Did you get lost?
Yeah, we had to eventually find our way down to some other road that went across, but we weren't sure we'd be able to.
We called the restaurant, and we kept them on the phone while we were driving. They had to guide us in. I just said, don't let them hang up. We'll never get there. 87 people gave me different directions to get to LaMotta's. Everybody was talking through the wedding. I could hardly hear. No one was paying attention. It was only about, 50 people?
Yeah, it wasn't large.
Yeah. Big Al. I heard he was real annoying.
Was he the best man?
No. Neil's son was the best man. Neil's what?
They kept it to the children.
Neil's like 5'2".
How big?
His son's about 6'3".
Yeah, it's
the
really
funniest
funny.
thing. His son has more going on than he does. This was Neil's third marriage, so.
Yeah, it was a pretty strange affair.
Yeah.
And it was, typically a Neil wedding. Did you see he had Darryl Strawberry's number on the back of his yarmulke?
Yeah. And he was throwing Yankee tickets to the rabbi, and then the rabbi goes, and now is the part of the ceremony where the two of you will officially, this is the part where I say certain words, and you will officially become husband and wife. And Neil yells out, can we skip that part?
So he took this one really serious.
Yeah, real serious. Can we skip this part?
He was watching the game while it was going on.
So during the wedding, Neil...
looking out to see if you
Neil had a TV put in at the bar so that when he's facing his wife, he can watch the Yankee game. So he stood this way and his wife stood this way, and the Yankee game was right up here.
Her head,
Yeah, right behind her head, and he wouldn't look at her. He would only watch the Yankee game. And he told this rabbi if he has to say anything during the ceremony, he's leaving.
You should just divorce now.
So Neil.
And then they ask for the ring, and Neil takes the ring out and throws it on the floor.
Well, yeah, the ping, 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 ping. We thought it was going to fall into the water because we were right next to the water.
Oh, God.
Yeah, can you believe it? Yeah. Do you believe this crap?
He's whack.
I believe everything.
Yeah.
May as well divorce now, unless she's got a great sense of humor.
Yeah.
One joke after another.
So I went to, the wedding is at 5 o'clock.
Never.
You know what I didn't get there till 5:30 because I was lost.
Right. You know what they do with these weddings, though? This is the second one I've been to where there's a little cocktail thing before the ceremony.
Was there Yeah, we had drinks, right.
And then they have the wedding, and then there's a cocktail thing after, before the dinner. So you're, like, held captive.
Cocktails before.
Plus it's a Sunday night, and if you have to work the next day, I guess he figured it's Columbus Day weekend. Everyone had the day off.
I don't know what he was. I don't think he figured anything.
Right.
He was like, whatever. He didn't even know what day it was.
Yeah. His wife looked beautiful, Paula.
Yes, she did.
Dolled up.
Yeah.
But, you know, I felt bad for her. She's dolled up for Neil.
Like, who's she married?
She looked very pretty.
She looked gorgeous. That was a great dress. Too nice a dress to be marrying Neil.
And Neil didn't even look like he shaved for the wedding.
He didn't.
No.
It was football Sunday, so he doesn't bother.
Yeah, he was just, it looked like he rolled out of bed and came to the wedding.
That's probably exactly what he did.
Is she taller than him?
Is she taller than him? She's maybe an inch taller.
But she had on heels, and they didn't look...
Oh, okay, so
she towers a little.
She's only a little bit towering.
A little bit, yeah. And did you hear her daughter? That was her daughter who sang.
Daughter was beautiful. Everything was beautiful.
She got these talented kids.
Everything was beautiful except that she was marrying Neil.
Everything was fine
except Neil was in it. Yeah, even Neil's parents were like, let's get out of here.
Neil's mother said to me, in fact, I heard that during the ceremony, she said, Paula had to whisper to Neil, your mother's getting irritated by all the jokes. So that Neil would calm down.
Yeah, Neil was clowning around. Afterwards, I said to Neil, I'm really glad, like, after a while you stopped the jokes, because I was getting uncomfortable.
But his mother apparently, Paula saw that his mother was upset.
I was feeling bad for Paul. I mean, Neil's joking through the whole thing.
It's her wedding.
Yeah.
And she waited 12 years to have this wedding.
14.
No, 12.
Oh, is it 12?
I even heard all her girlfriends saying, I have been through this with her for 12 years.
They're downplaying it.
Finally.
Between you and me, it's 14.
Really?
Oh, yeah. She waited 14 for that.
This one woman was saying, I listened to every moment of this for 12 years.
She chased Neil for 14 years.
Yeah, 14 years.
He's such a prize.
Yeah. Oh, I said, she's marrying the hottest guy on the planet. I said, no wonder she's stuck with him.
And he says to me, hasn't one of New York's greatest bachelors fallen today?
Women all over are upset.
The pot of gold at the end of the ring.
New York's greatest bachelors.
Him and Trump.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Well, one guy said that the ceremony, Big Al said the ceremony lasted longer than Neil's last wedding.
Yeah, I know. Well, Big Al was practically in a pool of tears because he was losing his girlfriend, Neil.
Well, that's the whole thing. He says he's down to 30 calls a day.
Yeah. Him and Neil call each other 30 times a day and goof on each other and send salesmen over to each other's stores.
Practical jokes.
Yeah, practical jokes all day. They don't work. They just make practical jokes all day. Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about how...
And Big Al looks like somebody's grandfather.
He has cut down.
Yeah. What is it?
It's funny because Big Al...
1 second. I don't have a mic on you yet. Yeah, go ahead.
Big Al and I had like a little bit of a falling out about 2 years ago.
Well, I don't blame you.
He was mad that I couldn't get him tickets to the premiere of Private Parts.
Right.
And he wrote me like a nasty note.
Right.
And I was going to write a nasty note back. And Neil said, are you nuts? Do you realize he has nothing but time all day to make your life miserable?
Right.
So I did. I just left it alone.
Right.
Yeah, because you don't want to get into that.
He really does.
He'll call your house and everything.
I know. Oh, yeah. Forget it. He'll make your life a living hell. Yes, Lorraine, you're on the air.
Hello, Howard. How are you?
All right.
I just wanted to say thank you for letting me be on the show. It was really fun.
When were you on the show?
The premiere. Me and my roommate, Elise, the Howard Stern lookalike.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the premiere of the CBS show.
Right.
Yes, Lorraine.
I just wanted to come say hi. I just got in from a club. I just put on the radio and I heard you guys. But I wanted to know when we were going to Scores again.
Never. Not me and you.
Why not?
I took her to Scores and then she took off with Ralph. I thought she was going to be my girlfriend.
No, Ralph, he totally took control of me. It was...
No, that's right, you're out.
Easily controlled.
I mean, if Ralph took control of you...
Actually, Ralph's really... I've hung out with him again.
Yeah, I know.
He's really cool.
Are you going to sleep with him?
What? No, he's gay, isn't he?
Oh!
Even she knows.
No, like she's hanging out with Ralph now, so I bring her to a club, right? We bring her to Scores.
She's supposed to be there with you.
Supposed to be there with me. She runs right over to Ralph. I said, hey, forget this. My ego doesn't need that. She's not my girlfriend.
You left me sitting there.
I'll get out of here.
You had all these beautiful girls all over.
Oh, please, you're out.
Well, what was he supposed to do?
Right.
No, it was really great. So.
Yeah, of course it was great, but that's it for you. Let Ralph take you. That's your boyfriend. You let Ralph take you.
Now you'll find out you can't get in.
Chance?
What? No, absolutely not. You go be with the fag. And now she hangs with him, so I was like, hey, forget it.
Yeah, she's his girl.
She was turning me on. I was digging her, the whole thing. Bring her to... How many girls do I ever bring to Scores?
Not many.
I bring her in. 2 seconds later, she's gone with Ralph the fag. I just said, hey, you know what? F you.
Okay. No, I thought I was sitting in between you and Ralph.
No.
What?
I was sitting in between Howard and Ralph. And
Doesn't matter. You didn't play it right. You played it all wrong. Everything was going to be yours.
Oh, stop.
You could have had a real man. But no. To hang around with Ralph the fag.
Now, Ralph's a cool guy.
Yeah, okay, good. Well, let him treat you to his great lifestyle.
Tell it to the Marines.
Right. You picked the right guy. Loser.
As usual.
No, I'm just friends with him. I don't need a boyfriend.
Yeah, sure.
My girlfriend's good enough. But anyway, I just want to call and say thanks.
I think you're a hot chick and everything, and I was fully prepared to, make you mine, but...
You're married, Howard.
So what? So what? Since when does that stop you?
The president's married.
President's married. Yeah, that's right.
I know. It's a good example.
Well, you better go buy Ralph something, because God knows he don't have any money to buy you anything. You can go shopping for Ralph today.
You some shoes.
Make sure you're going to be working hard in your old age.
Buy me a Star Trek doll.
Keep going with those losers.
I want to go out with Ralph.
Uh-huh.
You said you hung out with him again.
Yeah, but I hung out. We went to clubs and stuff together. It was fun. Went to a couple gay bars.
Oh, really? I tell you, I don't know.
Cute.
Hey, you look cute here, but I want some guys.
Yes. It's like a construction.
No, Ralph is not a fag. No. Number one. And you had a choice between me and him, and you chose him. So
But did he
what can I do?
take her to gay bars?
No. Oh, please.
How do you know?
Because I know.
I felt like you didn't want me. You left me sitting there by myself.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
What, were you trying to make him jealous?
Dude, not at all.
Yeah. You dumped me. That's it. Listen, you made your choice. I can live with it. I'll just have to go on.
He's got another girl.
Right.
I'm real jealous.
You should be.
I'm really hurt. I thought I'd be able to go to Scores again.
You would have if you played your cards right. And you treated me properly. You blew me off, and that's the end of it.
I didn't really hear much about the last trip to Scores, but I heard that she was a lot of fun.
Well, yeah, for Ralph. Not for me.
Fun.
What do I need to bring her for Ralph?
So I was no fun for you, Howard.
Nope.
Yes, I was.
Maybe you think so. A woman is like a bus. There's another one coming along any minute. That's right. Unless it's the Roosevelt Field bus, which will never come again.
Wait
right.
forever.
So that's it. I'm done.
Yeah, with me, you are.
I can't believe you're turning her out.
I am. Well, I tried. I
don't know what
I
happened.
invited her on a date.
I really don't know what happened.
I invited her on a date.
He's exaggerating.
I'm not exaggerating nothing. You know that.
He seems to be very hurt.
I should punish you. I should make you sit in your own wet diaper for a whole show.
Robin, I was sitting right next to Howard the whole time.
The whole time?
Yeah, ignoring me.
Attention toward Ralph?
Yeah, totally attention to Ralph. And I just said, okay, she's out.
No,
not my girlfriend.
She blew you off.
Blew me off.
I blew you off.
You did. You got to admit it.
No, I didn't. I was sitting right next to you.
You're sitting right next to me, not paying attention to me.
That was like his whole high school career. The girls were next to him, but they were looking at somebody else.
Yeah, I don't need to be reminded of high school.
You saw the back of your head.
I couldn't have done anything else because there was girls all over you.
Yeah, whatever. Well, you have to fight for your man.
You got to have a little bit of creativity and.
Well, I thought I was invited there to get dances myself, so I was having girls dance for me.
All right, well, go ahead. Go there on your own time, not mine.
I don't know how you two got so.
I know how.
Screwed up.
She's not into me. She's not into me. Either you're into me or you're not. I can recognize that. You know, finding a woman is like fishing. You got to drop your pole into the water and see what comes up.
So in order to be
what were you reading? Some sort of book this weekend?
Confucius.
Women are like buses.
Women are like.
Looking for women is like fishing.
This girl actually used me to get to Ralph. And I'm like,
stupid.
And I won't have it. Oh, here's Ralph. Ralph the fag. Hey, Ralph.
Hey, now.
Hey, Ralph won out. I mean, like I was.
He got your girl.
He got my girl.
Friggin' faggot.
So you can't go to Scores anymore.
So Howard.
And Ralph, you don't want her going to Scores anyway, do you?
What?
What are you talking about? I don't want to go to Scores.
No, she does. You don't want her going to Scores.
No, Lorraine can go to Scores.
Yeah, but not with me.
So Howard, in order.
See, Ralph doesn't even want you. You left your Howard for somebody who doesn't even want you.
Oh, he wants her plenty.
What are you talking about?
Please.
Howard, if a girl's not all over you, then that means she's not into you.
Yeah.
Well, that would be it. Yeah.
And if the girl leaves with somebody else,
That's definite.
That's a definite she don't want me.
I left.
What?
What?
You left before I left.
Yeah, because, come on, you blew me off.
Why
Why would I have you there?
I see you leaving with Ralph.
I don't want to see you leave with Ralph.
She's crying.
See, Howard, that's your problem. You got to hang in there like I do.
Whatever.
Too early.
I guess. Hey, go be with Ralph. He's a real winner.
That's nice. I mean, Ralph's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Then you'll be with Ralph. You're Ralph's.
You'll have a happy life living with him in a trailer. The two of you.
Trailer would be a step up.
Yeah.
With you, I'll be the nanny.
No, you're not going to be anything. You're not anything in my life.
I don't want to be. I just want to go to Scores.
Well, you're not going with me. You can go.
It's a public club.
Yeah, you can go. You can go anytime you want.
Give me another shot.
No, I ain't giving you another shot.
Come on.
Opportunity is like what, Howard?
Opportunity only knocks once.
And Lorraine really had a great time last night.
Yeah, because she hung out with a loser.
Ralph, wasn't I getting lap dances with everybody?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. Hey, so go back to Scores. Lonnie will let you in.
Ralph, wasn't I sitting right next to Howard the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, ignoring me.
No, you were busy. You were preoccupied.
Whatever.
You invited me there and then ditched me. You left me with Ralph.
The only way you could get into Scores again is if you come in here nude and sit in the corner the whole show with a lampshade on your head.
Don't say nothing.
You left me with Ralph. I had no other choice.
Uh-huh.
Lorraine, are you listening? He did make an offer.
No, what is no other choice?
I can be a lampshade?
Yeah. Once you come in, I want to make you into a piece of human furniture. You sit there naked the whole show with a lampshade on your head.
I'll do that.
I know you will. That's the problem.
Need something worse.
Yeah.
What did Jackie say?
In a wet diaper.
In a wet diaper.
In your own wet diaper.
I don't have diapers.
All right, you have to sit in the corner and listen to Jackie's CDs.
No girl can do that.
She won't do that.
Yeah, I got a shot in at Jackie.
I'll take the lampshade position.
Forget it. You go with Ralph to Scores. He'll take you. Tell your boyfriend to take you.
We've gone to places together.
Yeah, so he'll take you. He's a high roller. Yeah. Wait till you go there with Ralph. You'll see the doors will really open up for you. Once he starts throwing the 20s around, all the girls are going to be all over you.
You don't understand. I'm Ralph Cirillo.
Yeah, you don't understand. I'm on the show. And this girl, I promised her.
Don't you see me evaluating?
Whatever.
I can.
All right, well, listen, I'm not taking you. I would have been taking you. I would have been taking you every week there, but forget it now. Now you're with Ralph.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Are you that jealous?
Yeah, not jealous. Hey, you chose your man.
She drew her line.
You drew your line in the sand.
You're that jealous.
Now you and Ralph can go hit every queer bar on the East Coast.
Yo, what's up with that?
Just one downtown we haven't hit yet.
There's nothing wrong with queer bars.
Nothing wrong with it. Listen, I'll tell you what made me sick.
With me and Ralph.
What?
You, me, and Ralph can go to a queer bar together.
I don't want to go anywhere with you and Ralph. I don't need Ralph hanging around me.
He's got his own thing.
I got my own thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stare at a fish tank all weekend. I got my own thing going on, baby.
Got a real party going on.
Yeah, I got a real party going on in my house.
Hats and horns.
Yeah. My kid was yelling at me this weekend.
What?
Emily was yelling at me because I was being a dad and I wouldn't let her go to a club in Manhattan.
A club? She went to clubbing?
In Manhattan?
Yeah, well, it was like for teenagers, and all of a sudden she goes, hey, I'm going to this club, and I have a ride there, and it turned out she didn't have a ride. She was going to take the train. I said, no, you're not allowed to do any of that. She goes, you got to let me grow up in this stuff. I said, I don't know. I said, I don't think
maybe
parents...
not.
I go, maybe I don't have to let you grow up. Why do I have to let you grow up? So you'd be like Lorraine running around with Ralph in gay bars?
It's all downhill once she goes to a club.
I know. That's what I thought. See, Lorraine knows.
That's what happened to Lorraine.
Yeah, I think she went to one club too many.
It starts with the first club.
Yeah. Lorraine, I really liked you.
Yeah.
Like, really big time. But...
Come on, I was sitting right next to you.
Sweetie, you broke my heart.
Oh, Howard, sorry.
And that's all right. I'm happy for my friend Ralph. Ralph's a friend of mine.
She almost called you Ralph. That's horrible.
Yeah.
You blew it!
She just now almost called me Ralph.
Right.
She got Ralph on her brain.
That's depressing.
Yeah. It's bad enough my name's Howard. Now she's calling me Ralph.
It's the only worst name.
Names in the,
Yeah, well, honey, forget it. We're finito.
All right.
Sorry. Believe me, it's breaking my heart. I love seeing you again. But I know where your heart is.
Go back to your Howard Stern look-alike.
Yeah. Go back to your Howard Stern wannabe, Ralph.
Oh, yeah.
You're really
Lorraine, he's just trying to get you upset.
I know.
All right. You don't have to be
I
upset.
like Ralph. I like hanging out with Ralph.
Yeah, I know you do.
You're going to be doing that exclusively.
Yeah, you better like it a lot.
No, I was just saying thank you anyway for the last time.
All right, well, that's it. That's the last time.
So I can
No.
be a lampshade.
No. No.
All right.
Listen to Ralph.
You know what? When you're with Ralph, he can tell you stories about trimming my butt hairs.
Oh!
Hey,
So you'll have
Lorraine.
Like, when you go, hey, Ralph, how was your day? He'll say, well, Howard's butt hairs were really, really good today. They were very easy to trim.
Trimmed him in weeks.
I hadn't trimmed him in weeks, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Reminds me, I should go wash my hands.
And really, class girl.
Remember where you are.
One too many clubs out.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's what happens when you start with a club.
Yeah.
Who is Emily going to the clubs with?
No one, as far as I care. No, she had a whole bunch of friends.
friends?
Yeah, so she was mad at me because I was being a dad. And now she's still mad at me, but I don't care.
Oh, I wonder, Howard. I wonder about that.
Yeah, but she tells me about these clubs. These are clubs that, like I go to.
I know.
You know, and she wants to go.
They're clubs like Ralph goes to?
Yeah, but there's no. It's only for high school kids, and so alcohol's not served.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's like.
Yeah, find out when these are. I'd like to go.
I know. Get high school girls.
Yeah.
Ralph is standing at the door waiting.
He's the doorman.
Ralph, are you home or are you at the studio? Ralph.
What?
You're home or at the studio?
Home.
Yeah, why don't you go over there?
Why don't you pick him up on Howard's time?
Why don't you go over there now?
Yeah, come on over.
Yeah, Lorraine.
I don't have a car.
Well, could have been mine. Could have been at Scores every week.
I in my limo.
I don't want to go to Scores every week.
Well, you're not going anywhere at all.
That doesn't really bother me.
Good.
I was just giving it a shot to see if I can go again.
All right.
No, I'm just saying thank you anyway.
All right, Lorraine. You're very sweet. I like you, but you have bad taste in men.
Oh. Now why are you upsetting her? The poor girl's crushed now.
She ought to know the truth.
Why would you let Ralph dress you if it wasn't...
Well, who else is going to take a crummy job like that?
You can't pick out your own clothes?
Meanwhile, Ralph dressed me for Neil's wedding.
Yeah.
Puts me in a jacket. Remember when my daughter got bar mitzvahed, how bad I looked that day?
Yeah.
Ralph found this, like, Beatles jacket with, like, no collar.
Like a Nehru jacket?
Like it's like Nehru or something. I look horrible in it every time I put it on.
That's not true.
So then he tells me what to wear for Neil's wedding because I didn't know what to wear. I don't know what clothes to wear. I'm not a girl like him. So dresses me up. Me and my wife goes, the jacket doesn't fit you. You look ridiculous. And again, I couldn't. I stepped out of 1968. It looked so bad on me. I can't tell you how bad I looked.
That's not true. You've worn that.
And I didn't wear the. Did you notice I wasn't wearing a jacket? I just wore a shirt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I started to catch crap for that, too.
Really? That I didn't wear a jacket? I had the jacket. I was holding it.
Howard's dress.
I was holding the jacket. Because I'm telling you, if you saw me in it, I look like a ghost.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, you know what, man? You shouldn't have called me. You should have asked me to put something together for you.
Yeah. All right. Well, come on. You know my wardrobe.
You called me on the phone the night before. What do you want me
First
to do?
you steal my woman, and then you.
Then you put him in bad
And then you put me in bad clothes.
It's sabotage.
It's sabotage.
I don't know, man. You're a mess.
All right, you two lovebirds.
You're a mess.
So, Ralph, I'm having a slumber party with a bunch of girls from the gallery on Sunday. You're welcome to come.
Yeah, no kidding.
Another one of the girls.
Yeah.
Wear your pajamas, Ralph.
What?
Your best little negligee.
No.
Okay.
You can borrow one of mine.
All right, you two. Lorraine, sorry you picked the wrong guy, but hey, que sera, sera.
Yeah.
Lorraine Sorella.
Howard was ready to leave his wife for you.
Yeah, for you.
Throw it all away for Lorraine.
Yeah. All right. Later, guys.
All right. See you later.
Later.
So cool.
I got to take a break.
Yeah, I wondered what that outfit was you were wearing.
Ralph, little fag Ralph.
Meanwhile, you talk about gay bashing. Did you see what happened down south?
Down south? No,
Yeah.
What happened?
This guy is going to college down south, a gay guy or something.
That's not down
Wyoming.
south. That's out west.
Where was it?
Wyoming.
That's not the south?
No.
Oh. So anyway.
You didn't know that.
No, I didn't know where it happened. I thought it was down south. I knew it was far from here, and when I hear when they lynch gay people, I figured it's south. Yeah. So this kid's going to college and stuff. Goes to a bar or something and hits on some guy. The two guys and these two girls are at the bar. Take this guy, and they drive him to the side of a road somewhere. Mm-hmm. What do they do? They tied him to
They tied him up, bashed in his head.
with a hammer.
Yeah.
And just because he's gay. Like, he was a nice, quiet guy. And then they burned him all over his body.
Right. And he's still in critical condition.
Yeah. He probably isn't going to make it. And they should just kill the 4 people who were involved. I know they said, like, the 2 guys who did it.
Right. Part of the group is like accessories to the crime.
Yeah. They should all be dead.
Right.
What do you mean, accessories? The 2 girls were in on it. Weren't they?
I think they just helped them hide the clothes and stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
well, please.
That's still.
I say kill them, too.
Yeah, why would you help anybody who had done something
I mean,
like
yeah, really, what's up with that? What the hell's going on? Everybody sucks. I got to take a break. I don't know, I got real sad when I read that. Imagine this poor guy being there and, like, he's tied up on the side of the road.
He wants to go to class and, meet a guy.
He's just trying to meet a guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I would meet him.
Sure.
All right, let's take a break. We'll be back right after that.
The Howard Stern Show.
Howard Stern has been kicked off television. Hip, hip, hooray.
That's not true.
It ain't. Don't argue with me. It is true. He was canceled. And I have a further prediction to make. The radio show will also be canceled because this guy is so full of, he is such a filthy garbage mouth that I say it won't be long until you will see the demise of Howard Stern from the airwaves completely like Morton Downey Jr.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. Will you stop that?
This is China Phillips, and I would like to wish you the happiest of birthdays today. Congratulations on your 42nd. That's a biggie. And I'm not... Wait a second. I wrote it down. Wait. Okay. Hi, Howard. This is China Phillips, and happy birthday. It is your 42nd birthday, and I just want to wish you a very, very happy one. I hope you're having a great day. And don't get too depressed that you're getting older. And I don't know what to say. Should I just say happy birthday? All right, I'll just say happy birthday. I'll make it very generic. Hi, Howard. It's China Phillips wishing you a very happy 42nd birthday. Bye.
There you go. Hey, you got it right, honey. That girl's a hot piece of ass. I've never banged her, Colin.
Yeah, baby.
I didn't think so.
Her father is Papa John Phillips of the Mamas and the Papas, and I believe he is still alive, and he's on liver number 6. I believe.
When she was making that promo, I was thinking that she was going to say, don't be too depressed because you've never had me. You're 42.
Don't be too depressed that you've only had 1 liver, and my father's had 6.
You haven't had a full life.
Right. Dear Howard, going through the mailbag, I saw your show on Saturday, and I wanted to tell you what a beautiful thing you did for Roy, the guy who is dying of lupus.
Oh, nice.
When Roy was smearing marshmallow fluff on that girl's buttocks, you commented, this is like a perverted Make-A-Wish Foundation. Perhaps you could start your own foundation, the Howard Stern Perverted Wish Foundation. Then you could help other terminally ill fans to fulfill their wishes. Signed the Pope.
The Pope of what?
Pot.
The Pope of Pot. Dennis Rodman's coming in here. I was just reading an interview with Dennis with Chauncey Hayden from Steppin' Out magazine.
Oh, really?
They ask him if he'll be retiring. He says, I'm at a point now where I have to put all my energy into acting.
So what does that mean?
I don't know. We're going to have to find out. And he says he is banging Carmen Electra.
Well, I just read, who else did I read that? Tommy Lee.
Yeah, he's going after Carmen Electra.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of going after Carmen Electra, so what do you think of that?
All roads lead to Carmen Electra. What happened with the girl at the Scores girl he used to go out
I went out with her, Stacey Yarborough, for over 5 years, but now we've broken up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now I go out with Carmen Electra. Yeah, I would have to say there's more truth with Carmen than with Stacey.
More truth.
More truth.
I'd like to know what that means.
I mean, she's hotter. He also says he has a lot in common with me. Howard does things the way he wants to do it, and I do things the way I want to do it. The only difference between Howard Stern and me is that he's married and I'm not.
Well, you were Dennis. You just couldn't stay
Yeah.
married.
He gets to talk about the things that I get to do.
Well, that's a big difference.
So he's showing me he's better.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
It was funny because I saw him, they had him on the Celebrity Death Match against Michael Jordan, and he came out in that wedding gown.
Right.
That clay figure in a wedding gown.
Terry, go ahead. You're on the air.
Morning, Howard.
Good morning.
I got to tell you, I thought that was so moving on Saturday night that you brought
Thank
this
you.
guy with the lupus in. It was fantastic. I couldn't stop crying.
Thank you. I'll tell you.
I'm sure that touched people, Howard.
I know when the guy was licking the whipped cream off her ass, the CBS censors were crying. So a lot of people were crying Saturday night.
I just thought it was one of the greatest things I've ever seen somebody do for somebody that's dying. I
Thank
thought
you.
it was great. It was truly like the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Howard.
All right. Bye-bye.
No, we've been doing this for years. Finally get recognition for it.
Well, when you do it on a network show or something close to a network show, it's not quite a network show, but whatever it is. Yeah. Next week we're running the Shaq interview. It's the funniest damn thing when he picks you up and starts like bench pressing you.
You're able to see that.
Yes. Well, we taped it.
Yeah, I forgot that the camera was rolling then. Ooh, that was somewhere else. No, that's not what I meant.
She was like as giddy as a schoolgirl.
Right.
Saw her in the parking lot after the show. Ooh, did you see how he picked me up?
And she dug it.
Oh,
No. It was like an amazing thing. I said to Jackie, he could have picked you up just as easily.
But he chose me.
I stayed.
There was absolutely nothing I could do about it.
Guess what I did Saturday night?
What?
Same thing I do every Saturday night. I stayed home.
You watched the TV show?
I watched the TV, and I watched John Leguizamo's Freak.
Yes. Freaks.
Freak.
Or is it Freak?
Freak. Freak.
Freak.
He's very talented.
Yes, he is.
I didn't know how talented he was. He's really good. He was very funny.
You enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
Because I thought it was great on Broadway.
Yeah. He just gets up and he talks about his family and tells stories and stuff. And it's very
did you
touching.
see the part where he talks about his father taking him to a prostitute for his birthday?
I couldn't watch the whole thing. But it made me realize how talented he is and what a good dancer he is and all that. I liked watching him dance.
He comes from a different, he was like a hip-hop kind of guy.
Yeah, he's good, though. That was kind of cool. At least give me something to do.
But you didn't see the part where he talks about his dad taking, because he goes.
I saw that. I saw that.
That is weird. Where your father takes you to see a strip.
Well, his father was weird. It was like watching a guy in therapy.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good. It was on HBO. HBO's got some good stuff, and HBO's got one of the best shows on TV now called Oz.
Yes, it is.
It is good.
Excellent show. And actually, I'm looking for, there are things on HBO you look forward to, not just the movies. The Chris Rock show?
Yeah, that's good, too. I watch that all the time. Now, here's something. Dear Howard, the NAB, that's the National Association of Broadcasters, is going to honor me as one of the 40 most powerful people in radio.
Who could be the other people?
I don't know.
And what number are you on the list?
I don't know. Dear Howard, as one of the 40 most powerful people in radio, you will be honored at a special Radio Inc. party at the Space Needle in Seattle.
Oh, wonderful.
Now, how the hell am I supposed to go to that?
Right over there.
The party occurs on the opening night of the NAB radio show, October 14th, 1998, from 7:30 to 10 p.m., and it is sponsored by Microsoft.
I would have to think you're the most powerful person in radio, at least on the air.
I don't think they admit that. I don't know.
Got to be number one on that list.
And then I got another letter. Dear Mr. Stern, congratulations on your nomination for the 1998 NAB Marconi Award.
Uh-oh.
I have the Marconi Award. Your nomination clearly means you represent the best at what you do in radio. I'm only nominated.
But who are you nominated with?
I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I'm getting all these letters. I'm up for a lot of big-time awards.
Big time.
I'm going to put them all up here. You see, I got them up here. Keep my awards up there.
Where are they?
Right there. Well, there's only two of them. Look at my awards. I got a lot of awards.
You should mount them.
I'm going to mount them. I'm going to bring them in and mount them.
Yeah, they should be around here.
I'm going to do that.
People should see that you're an award winner.
Yeah, Gary, have Laura pull all my awards. I want them in the studio. I might even open a restaurant to display them.
There you go.
So people could eat and look at my awards.
The Howard Rock Cafe.
Yeah, the Howard Rock. This is Van Halen. They're good. That is good. Love that.
Old Van Halen.
Yeah. That's good Van Halen.
Oh, yeah.
Senorita. The hell are they singing about?
Girls.
Yeah, chicks. Trying to think. I don't know. The weekend goes so fast. Friday night, I was in traffic coming home.
Yeah. 2.5
hours to get home to Long Island from Manhattan.
What time were you going?
4 o'clock I left the city.
You'd think that it'd be...
Oh, it's the worst. It was a holiday weekend, and it's just, it was raining. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. I'm just like, this sucks. And then Thursday, 2.5 hours to get home, too.
You need a helicopter.
I do. Like Geraldo. Geraldo has a friggin' helicopter. We should all have helicopters. I'm talking about everyone in New York.
Yeah, because the roads are ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just absurd. Well, they built the roads like 100 years ago, and they've never...
they won't build any more?
They can't. Well, how are they going to build a road?
Oh, you've always said they should put a double-decker on the LIE.
Yeah, but how are they going to do that?
I don't know.
How do you do that? All I know is if I got a helicopter, soon there'd be helicopter traffic. It would be you'd be just standing up there.
The new thing would be everybody had a helipad.
Yeah.
Took me 25 minutes to get home.
Hey, you know who just showed up? Dennis Rodman. He's an hour early.
Now, that's unusual. Guests don't usually show up early.
Yeah, he thought he was booked for 7:30.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
I hope he didn't book something for 8:30 thinking he wasn't supposed to be here.
I don't know, but let me take a break and we'll get him in here.
All right.
I always love seeing
Good
Dennis.
to see Dennis. I've missed him.
And I like a guy who shows up an hour early.
That's unusual for this show.
It sure is.
Most people just don't show up.
He's on Polish CPT.
Breaking all stereotypes.
Yeah. You know how white people are saying black people are late for everything? CPT, colored people's time? Dennis proves that's not true. He's an hour early.
All right.
He's even early for his 7:30 appearance.
He shows up earlier for this than he does a Bulls game.
Yeah, because he resents stereotypes.
There you go.
He's a proud brother. All right, let me take a break. And then Dennis Rodman will be in here. We'll hear about what it's like to bang Carmen Electra. That's got to be great.
Wondered?
I've always wanted to be with her.
Yeah, baby.
I know her very well.
Yeah, we met her.
She's like a fantasy of mine.
I know, but I was wondering if we'd ever actually...
Yes, she came in with that guy.
That's right, the guy from... what was that rap group?
Yeah.
She used to go out with a guy from a rap group. Cypress Hill.
Yeah. Boy, she has weird taste in men.
Yeah, she's into black guys and Hispanic guys.
Just roughnecks.
Yeah, she wouldn't be into me. I got a small penis.
You're too nice.
I'm too nice. I'm a white boy. I thought that she would dig me, but I guess not.
No danger.
I am dangerous, Jackie.
When?
You should have seen me. I had HBO on Saturday night. I'm watching a wild show. John Leguizamo used dirty words.
Yeah, you held the remote yourself.
I was flying by the seat of my pants.
Held the remote yourself.
Oh.
Freaking that remote.
I would love to bang her. Oh, I can't imagine what it's like.
Probably what she wants, you couldn't even imagine.
I couldn't
would do her.
I couldn't handle her.
No.
She'd kill me.
She'd say, "What are you doing?"
I would do anything to have sex with her. I really would.
What? Like what?
You name it, I'll do it. Whatever I have to do, I'll do.
Your arm.
I'll cut off my arm. All right, let me take a break. Dennis Rodman's here, and we're going to get in detail what it's like to...
Well, we'll find out if Tommy Lee's also with her, because I did read that.
Yeah. Dennis is sharing his woman with another guy.
Yeah. What's up with that?
What's up with that? I'm not jealous, Howard. I'm going to have to smell Dennis all over. I'm going to get on my knees and smell his crotch.
If you sleep with Dennis, is that like sleeping with Carmen Electra?
Yeah, I might have to bang Dennis. All right, let's take a break, and then we'll bang Dennis Rodman.
Now, we're up to our long-distance dedication. And this one is about kids and pets and a situation that we can all understand, whether we have kids or pets or neither. It's from a man in Cincinnati, Ohio. And here's what he writes. Dear Casey, this may seem to be a strange dedication request, but I'm quite sincere, and it'll mean a lot if you play it. Recently, there was a death in our family. He was a little dog named Snuggles, but he was most certainly a part of... Let's go start again. From coming out of the record. Play the record, okay? Please. See, when you come out of those up-tempo damn numbers, man, it's impossible to make those transitions. And then you got to go into somebody dying. You know, they do this to me all the time. I don't know what the hell they do it for, but damn it, if we can't come out of a slow record, I don't understand it. Is Don on the phone? Okay, I want a damn concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a f***ing up-tempo record every time I do a damn death dedication. Now, make it, and I also want to know what happened to the pictures I was supposed to see this week. This is the last damn time I want somebody to use a f***ing brain to not come out of a damn record that is, that's up-tempo, and I got to talk about a f***ing dog dying. Hi, this is Casey Kasem. American Top 40 has moved to a new time. I hope you'll join me this Saturday morning and every Saturday morning at 2. Boy, this is f***ing ponderous, man. Ponderous, f***ing ponderous.
You're listening to the never ponderous, always cheerful Howard Stern.
Howard Stern. Danger! This is no Hollywood set. This is real.
Howard Stern. His television shows are as offensive as the Holocaust.
Jackie Penthouse joke page Marlin is Wild New Oleo CD hot dogs and donuts is at all Coconuts and HMV superstores. Friday and Saturday, October 23 and 24 at the Riviera Grand Ballroom. It's Jackie on the Strip in Las Vegas. For information and 3D animated jokes, visit jokeland.com. Dennis Rodman is in Special Ops Forces, a brand new television show, which I've seen, and I like. It's my kind of show. There's a chick on that show who is so hot. And Dennis plays a part of an elite team of guys who, special ops. You know what special ops is?
Special operations.
Yeah. They had to go.
Would be like renegade CIA guys or something.
Yeah. I was watching one episode where this black chick is the daughter of a senator. Mm-hmm. And she gets captured by these Colombian drug dealers. They take her in, and she's laying there on the bed in her panties. They got her like in this room where they don't know what to do with her because they got.
I knew this was a fantasy.
Yeah, she's in her panties, and she's hot. Here's Dennis. Watch your head on there, Dennis. You could kill yourself. Dressed very conservatively today.
Wow. Conservatively?
Yeah, you got jeans. I never saw Dennis wear anything this conservative.
What does he wear usually when he's in here?
It's usually like in a thong or something.
A dress.
A dress or a thong or something wild. You look real conservative, man. You got to keep it real, brother.
Right here?
Yeah, you better get close.
Close?
Yeah, because you talk soft and carry a big stick. You seem to be a blonde now all the time. Is that because of the TV show? They don't want you changing your hair color all the time? They want you always blonde?
I was blonde, brother.
Yeah, get on that microphone, man. Dennis gets all... Dennis.
Good morning.
I thought I knew you.
How you doing, man?
Cool.
You're cool?
Oh, yeah.
I bet you're cool.
Just settle in. I think he has to get the feel of the studio.
Yeah, he does.
I have to. I got to get my surroundings.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I got to get all, soak it all in.
Let me ask you something. Can you take a dump in the airplane bathroom? I'm being serious.
Can you get into the airplane bathroom?
No?
Oh, not really.
You know what I can't stand about Dennis?
What?
He gets to eat McDonald's and never get any body fat.
Look at him. Not an ounce of fat on him.
Because, like, we had Shaq on. Shaq's kind of chubby.
Yeah, but there's muscle under the...
Yeah. You know what I mean, though? Like, he doesn't have the physique that you have.
He doesn't have the sculpting.
I do have a great body.
Because you're in the gym, right? Do you go in the gym 2 hours before a game and 2 hours after a game, or is that just some hype?
That's true.
It is true.
What are you doing there?
Just try to get loose and try to get prepared for the game.
I mean, do you lift weights, or you ride a bike, or what do you do?
Everything, basically. Just try to get toned.
I think he looks for broads.
He's there to see who's at the gym.
Gets in the gym and see who's in a leotard. No, but I mean, because you got to be exhausted after a game. You go right into the weight room and start lifting weights after a game?
Absolutely.
Really?
It brings me down.
Scare people, I think.
No, because people don't think you take the game seriously. You do. I mean, if you... Or are you doing that because you just want to look hot?
No, you know, all the girls find me, somewhat good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got no problem with that.
No, not at all.
Did you get another nose ring, or am I hallucinating?
I got two.
You got two now?
Yeah.
Looks good.
He's got, like, a stud coming out of his
lip
now.
Yeah, it looks good.
I got something for you.
What do you got? What is that? The nude pictures of Carmen Electra?
Yeah. Almost.
Oh, look at that. Damn, don't kill me.
What is
Damn, I want that ass.
It's a pool. What is it?
Carmen Electra pool cue?
Yeah.
Give me a break.
What is that?
Oh, man. I want to talk to you about her for a second, but... So when you go on a plane, and you have to go to the bathroom...
Yeah.
Like, I know, I stand there, my head is all the way... Like, when I got to pee, my head is, like, crooked to the side, and I can't even get there. I one time had to, move my bowels.
Oh. Bowels?
Yeah.
What bowels?
Move my bowels.
You had to...
Yeah. So I had to do that, and I could barely fit in there. I can't imagine. You're bigger than I am. I can't imagine you fitting in there.
I do the same thing. I tilt my head to the side, too.
You do?
Yeah.
I have a real big problem with that. So you were dating that Stacey Yarborough stripper chick over at Scores.
Yeah.
And you were in love with her the last time I saw you. 5 years you were in love with her.
We had a good relationship.
Yeah. She was hot.
Yeah. She still is.
But Carmen Electra...
When'd you hook up with her?
Is way hotter.
It just happened.
Dude.
Where were you?
Don't give me that.
Let me see. What was that? I was in L.A.
At an award show or something?
We was playing the Lakers that weekend and saw at the club.
Now, wait a second. Dennis, and don't BS me. Is this a real relationship or is this for publicity and stuff?
Do you think I need that?
No. Is she like really your girlfriend?
You call it what you want.
Is she exclusively yours? I mean, do you just see each other?
You know how it is.
No, I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know how anything is, man. I have no life. I mean, I think Carmen Electra, I've always fantasized about her. I think she's one of the hottest women I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, she's fine. She is fine as hell.
You were playing Los Angeles. You're in a club because you love to hang.
Yeah.
And you see Carmen Electra. And what kind of club do you see Carmen Electra like? What's the name of this club?
It was called Billboard Live.
Right, I know Billboard Live.
Yeah.
And were you there dancing and stuff?
No, I was there with some friends,
Hanging?
Just hanging out, having a couple of beers. Next day, though, my friend brings his girl over, and he said, Dennis, I want you to meet Carmen Electra. I said, who?
Right.
I didn't know who she was.
That's cool.
That's why
stupid
he
me.
got her.
Yeah, stupid me. I'd be like, oh, wow. Oh, can I please meet you?
Fall all over.
Yeah.
The weird thing about it, my friend was just like losing his mind. God, it's Carmen Electra.
Right.
Carmen Electra.
And she's really hot.
And she's fine. God, I'd do anything. I'd break up my girlfriend for her. You know what? I didn't even know who she was.
All right, but she's dressed real hot because I've seen her. I saw her at a club
Yeah,
one
she
night.
hardly wears clothes.
Remember the night I went out? I saw her there.
Yeah.
Except that was the night I had taken too much drugs, and then I passed out.
Too much.
I think I could have gotten her.
Yeah, right. If you had stayed awake.
She wouldn't want me. She goes for like bad boy, I think she only digs black and Puerto Rican
you're a
guys.
bad boy, but I don't know if you're that bad.
She doesn't dig white guys, does she?
She went over with that guy from Cypress Hill, right?
He's not white, though.
See, that's a white guy.
Well, that guy from Cypress Hill, I called him a wigger, and he goes to me, I'm not a wigger, I'm Hispanic. Because to me, he's like a white guy trying to be a black guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, most of them try to be black,
Right, exactly.
So I guess it's the...
He's trying.
Yeah, I guess that thing.
Yeah.
You got to be cool, right?
Right. So he's a white guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And when she found out, she left him.
He was hardly a white guy, though.
She was with him for 4 years.
Yeah, I know. So wait a second. Let me get this straight. You meet her at the club. You don't know who she is. And what is she wearing? Is she wearing like...
She was still with him.
Oh, she was? Oh, that's even better.
Oh, you took her away?
I wouldn't say I took her away. We started as friends, and we went to another club.
So you started talking to her, and you said, hey, let's get out of this club and go to another club.
No, I left.
You left?
Yeah, this is another time they went.
Oh, I see. So you only met her at that club.
And then we was in L.A. for 3 days, and when I went out Saturday night, and I saw her again the next night.
You did? Was it by accident, or you had made plans to get together?
She was wondering, should I leave, and blah, 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 boyfriend.
Right.
The next thing you know, I walked upstairs, and boom, there she was.
Nice. You told her you were going to be at the club, and she showed up.
Oh, I told her, I said, I'm here if you want to come, help me out with some things. Let's rock.
So you are there at the club, and when she shows up, it creates quite a scene, because she always dresses provocatively, right? Yeah. Like, what was she wearing, like mini pants?
She was, it was just out there.
She was out there.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. And then she's obviously into you if she shows up at the club. Then you know that this is the go-ahead signal, right?
Well, you know, she was debating, should I go with you? Should I go with you? You know, she got her girlfriends there. Right. That's the worst thing in the world, going to a club knowing that you got to deal with all the headaches. You know, her girlfriends, you know, come on, let's go.
Well, why didn't she just come herself, and then you could have...
But she couldn't, you know.
Right.
You got to bring the girlfriends because you're still not sure.
You got to.
Right. Yeah. So you're at the club, and now you're saying to yourself, I think I could bang her. Were you making out with her at the club and stuff?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Just talking, being friendly. And what do you talk about with this girl?
I don't...
You must have some rap.
Did she talk or did you talk?
I said, you know me, right?
Yeah, you don't talk.
You don't even talk, right? So what do? You just sit in the club and there's loud music playing.
Yeah.
So the two of you hardly even talk.
It's hardly talk. Next thing you know, she comes back to the hotel.
All right, wait a second. That night, she comes back to the hotel.
Absolutely.
God damn it. Jesus. And it's just you two in the room alone? Where are all the girlfriends and all that?
Well, you know, we went back to the hotel, and me and her and a couple of guys.
All right.
So we go back to my room.
And now you've ditched her girlfriends?
No, her girlfriends, you know, kind of hightailing him back with me and stuff. You know?
Oh, they're there, too. They're in the hotel. Yeah. You, the girlfriends, your friends.
I had to, you know, I had to take them all.
Right, you had to take them all with you. Right, that's
right. It's a package deal, right?
You should have kissed all her ugly friends just to get her jealous. But go ahead, that's how I would have played it. But go ahead. But like the two of you were talking, and it's good though. Your friends can talk to her friends.
Keep the other girls occupied.
Right.
No, it wasn't like that.
Well, see, I don't know how to do it.
See, what I did was, this is what I did.
Go ahead.
Come on, Carmen, you can ride with me, right? Get in my car. I said, okay, guys, you take these girls, make sure they come to the hotel 2 hours later.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, they kept them out.
Oh, you separate them like when you're herding cattle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Oh, that's beautiful.
So,
yes.
Yes. Diversion right here. You take care of those girls.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Next thing you know, she comes back to the hotel. We land in bed.
Oh.
Right on the bed, you lay.
Right to the bed?
No, not really. You know.
Like you're just laying down watching TV and stuff?
You know, I was watching. I don't know what I was watching, and she come in the room with her fur coat, and she brought a girlfriend in the room with her, so they were sitting on the bed. The next thing you know, me, I'm very shy, so I just grabbed her and laid her down.
And what about the friend?
The girlfriend, would you kick her off the bed?
Did she get involved also? The girlfriend?
Well, it didn't make that kind of sound.
He stays in good hotels. Yeah. Guy makes a lot of money. Yeah. So you grab her and you start making out with her. And what does the friend do? Does she split or she watched?
Well, she was laying right there with her.
Oh, she stayed.
And the friend is hot like her too?
Her friend's about a 7 or 8.
7 or an 8. Oh, Carmen's a 10, definite. A 10, right? Would you agree? Is there a better looking girl than that?
He's getting into the sound effects.
So wait a second. You would say Carmen's a 10, wouldn't you?
1 to 10? Hell yeah.
Yeah, and the friend's like a 7.
Yeah.
So that isn't bad.
Ain't bad at all.
Exactly.
It's even worse than you thought, Howard.
Right. So you're laying in the bed, you start making out with Carmen, and the girl is there too, and the three of you get it on?
No, what it was, I laid it down, I took my chance, and I said, hell with this, it's either way.
They took a shot.
Right, because it's getting boring,
I didn't give a damn if she came back or not.
Right.
So
cool. That's so great.
That's how you have to
I'm
be.
serious, that's what you got to be, right?
Right.
You got to be ruthless.
Right.
So basically, that's where I am.
You figure, listen, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, goodbye.
He really believes that girls are like buses. Another one will be
Another one will be along in a few minutes.
They're like a hockey puck, right?
Right. How are women like a hockey puck?
Everybody got a shot, right?
Right. So you lay down on the bed. You got to understand. I'm trying to visualize this. Is her shoes off?
No.
Her shoes are on. They're in the bed.
That's one thing. If you take a woman back to the hotel or anything, if you're single, you make sure if you're going to have sex with them, make sure their shoes are on.
Nice.
Yeah, you got to have them on.
Because Carmen knows how to wear high heels.
Especially when got nice ass, nice tits.
Yes.
Yes. Let's be careful with the description.
That's all right. It's fine.
You got to, because that's when, she's small, she get platforms to help her out.
Yes. She's a short woman. You're a big guy.
You need the extra height.
You need the extra height. Yeah.
So,
So she has the shoes on. You watch it. You're just laying on the bed talking. Yeah. You start making out with her, and the friend just lays there.
Just lays and watch.
The whole thing, and then you banged her.
I couldn't bang her. I couldn't bang her because her friends. All the friends came in.
Would not.
Why
would that stop you?
I had to.
When does that stop you?
Dennis doesn't want any books written, I suppose.
I caught the smell, but...
Right. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. You caught the smell, huh?
I had to, just to see if it was right.
You're like a doctor.
Right.
So wait a second. So you make...
testing testing for freshness.
You're an amazing man. You're an amazing man. So you're kissing her and stuff, and like, okay, then all the friends show up. So you've only kissed her at this point.
Yeah, but you know how a woman is. You know, you get on the bed, you kiss her, but she don't really kiss you. She's just trying to, feel you out, right?
Right.
She's just like, kind of, I got a boyfriend. That's how I'm like.
Oh, so she's still holding back.
She got a half-ass kiss.
Sure.
Yeah.
I got a half-ass kiss, but but the deal was she didn't want to leave.
Right. She's digging it.
She's digging it.
She's thinking, well, I got a boyfriend, but so you didn't make love to her that night because all the friends came back.
And you got to leave town, right?
Well, we had to leave town the next
day. So you
day.
didn't bang her that day?
No.
Oh.
You only kissed and
tested for freshness.
And tested for freshness.
Checked her oil.
Yes, checked her oil. Man. So you.
The next day we played the game, right? And I left for tickets. Of course, she didn't show up. I said, "Oh, great, then. That's beautiful."
Fine. She doesn't want to come to the game. She doesn't have to come to the game.
But next thing you know, I go to Chicago and I go to Vegas. And who's in Vegas?
Carmen Electra. But let me ask you something. Did she know you were going to be in Vegas?
Yeah, I called a friend, and that's how we got hooked up. I called a friend, not to her house because I work for her.
Right.
So I called her friend, said, "Come to Vegas, blah blah blah." Next thing you know, they flew to Vegas to see me.
Oh, Jesus!
But you know what? Really think about this? How I'm so good at this, right?
You are so good. You are really amazing.
I'm so good at this. Is that's the fact that I wasn't going out with this and that. I wasn't doing anything, but there was another girl there that I had.
You had another girl coming
to Vegas?
Yeah.
Because in case she didn't show up.
You got to have
backup.
You got to have a B plan.
Wow. You do have a B plan. You could be a coach. You've got like multiple plans going on.
Coach.
Oh, my God.
You got to have it, right?
So he was covered.
So wait a second. You get to Vegas. Yeah. You got your girl there who's going to definitely be with you.
You got the A girl.
Who's like a model.
Yeah.
Or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're saying, hey, if Carmen shows up, I have a plan to get rid of my girl who came with me.
How do you do that?
What's your plan to get rid of her?
The good thing about this, how it gets even better.
Go ahead.
It gets better. It gets really good.
Instruct me.
All right, check this out.
Yeah.
This is my plan, right? We all go out to dinner. Carmen and the other girls there, too.
Oh, Dennis.
Cat fight.
No, it's no cat fight. But this what I did, Will. It's like a huddle, right? Like a football plan. Okay, I'm going to sit over here, and you two guys sit over here and keep Carmen busy while this other girl sits down here strategy-wise. I get my bodyguard to take care of this girl, so I'm looking opposite of both of them.
You're an amazing man. I mean, you know what? Whatever you've accomplished on the basketball court is nothing compared to this story.
But he doesn't put that much into the basketball.
Yeah, really. I mean,
You don't even think about basketball.
Yeah, who has time to think about basketball? Well, hey, listen, the season's over. What's the difference? I mean, think about it.
But the season wasn't over.
Yeah,
season's right. It's still going on.
It was still going on.
You have the ability to divide your thoughts between basketball and women. Oh, I admire that. So let me understand something. Now you're in Vegas. You're at dinner. You got Carmen.
You got the two girls.
Carmen's friend is with her.
Yeah.
You and this other chick.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're having dinner.
Yeah.
And you probably
What does Carmen say about this other girl being around?
But she don't know.
She doesn't know what's going on.
She thinks she's just a friend.
Right.
Yeah. It's like,
what's the difference?
I had like 15 people with me, so it's just more like a group.
So your bodyguard kind of gets the other girl out of there.
Yeah.
And now you and Carmen are there. Now, how do you get Carmen up to your room with her friend again?
I never talked to Carmen the whole dinner.
Right. Good. Oh, I love
Perfect.
That. Perfect.
I was talking to the other, just kind of, making casual conversation, but but inside, you're thinking, damn, I'm really, You
think Carmen's mad because here she's flown all the way to Vegas to be with you, and you're ignoring her?
Well, my friends were keeping her calm. She was cool.
Oh.
She was cool. I had the room upstairs, and she was right below me. So
nice.
I can go from one room to the other room.
Oh.
To the other room.
Oh, is that brilliant?
A lot of stairwell action.
Oh. So, okay, what happens in Vegas now? And Carmen probably looks like unbelievable, right?
Please.
Please.
So there's a battle going on between the girls to look better, right?
Absolutely.
You're like a king. All right. So wait a second.
When you retire, the night is over, you go to your room.
Yeah, where do you go now? Yeah, you go
to my
back.
room.
Which room?
I go to my room, and she goes to her room.
Now, did Carmen say to you, hey, you going to come visit me, or nothing?
Oh.
What, was on the phone?
Was she pissed that you'd ignored her?
No, we weren't going out. We just, just hanging out. Like friends, no big deal.
Okay. And you're with your girlfriend upstairs. You bang her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you're done.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute. Where's the other girl staying? She's above you?
He's just warming up.
Yeah. And then when you're done banging your girl that you brought with you to Vegas, Now you got to make plans to get to see Carmen, right?
I didn't make plans. Carmen was leaving the next day, right?
Right. So this is it.
So I went downstairs to kind of talk to her at the last minute before she left.
Right.
So I went down and talked to her, and
This is now the next morning.
The next evening, yeah.
Next evening, go ahead.
And the next thing, I went down there and just, we leaving. Okay, great. And her friend walks out. Finally, I get to be alone with Carmen.
Nice.
And, next thing I saw, kissing her and put her on the bed, and nothing happened.
Nothing?
Nothing happened.
Wait a second. You got her on the bed. You kissed her.
Yeah.
Did you test her to see if she was...
No, I knew what the product was all about.
Okay. You tested the product.
What stops you?
So wait, you're kissing her? And you're just messing around kissing.
Yeah, that's it. But whatever. I'm just marinating it.
Right. You're showing her that you're not in any rush.
Or is she still? Now,
she is. I mean, she's a very nice girl. And
she was like, listen, Dennis, I'm interested in you, but I got a boyfriend and I got to think this through.
Yeah.
I see.
Only kissing.
She probably had a period.
Yeah.
And you don't get blue balls or anything from something like that?
He'd already been with the other girl.
Yeah,
that's true. You were pretty.
I've already thrown my balls out.
Right.
She got the edge off.
All right. So
guys, see how planned out this is? How perfect it is?
It's perfect. I would have just banged her. I don't know. I'm stupid.
You know what it is though. You never go out with a loaded gun. So if I saw her with a loaded gun,
you would have been a mess.
I'm screwed.
Right. Yeah. You would have been too over anxious.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Got it.
You would have let it all go.
Right. So now, you still haven't banged her. You've seen her in Vegas. You've seen her in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
She flies out of Vegas. You got to go play a game or something. I don't know.
I go back to work.
Go back to work. Unfortunately, you have to go back to work.
Yeah, it interrupts all this.
Don't you resent work that it interrupts all your fun?
Right.
I would.
But so now, what's missing out of this whole puzzle here, Howard? What's missing? Been in Los Angeles.
Right.
Been to Vegas.
Right.
And what's the next step for me to really get in there?
Go to New York. No. What's the next step to get in
Invite
there?
her to Chicago?
Bingo. Where you're a god.
There you go.
When you're in Chicago, that's your town.
You got to see. You're done.
You're going to bang her in Chicago. That's a brilliant part of the play. And you're telling me you're that well thought out that you knew you would bang her in Chicago if she came to Chicago.
I knew I would.
You knew she was ready.
Well, if she came to Chicago, something's definitely going on.
Right. If she came to Vegas, I'd say something was going on.
Where do you invite her to in Chicago? Do you invite her to your home, or do you tell her?
House.
Oh, in Chicago, she doesn't have a chance in your house.
Most women don't.
That's right. If she accepts that invitation,
exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
No, if you do, something's got to happen.
I mean, in Chicago, isn't that where you banged Madonna in your house? Or you banged her in her house?
In a hotel down
No,
in
you
Florida.
got her in her house, right?
I don't remember that.
All right. But all I know is if Carmen Electra is coming to Chicago to Dennis Rodman's house, she might as well strip at the airport so she's ready for his bed.
Don't even wear clothes.
Come on. That's in Chicago.
Right.
Oh, that's such a smart move. Yeah. So she comes to... You call her up directly, or do you go through her intermediary? A friend. And you say what?
I said, come to Chicago, I guess, and she came.
And now she came by herself or came with a friend?
By herself.
Yeah, he's not flying the whole posse.
Oh, no. You flew her in or she flies herself?
Either way, it doesn't matter.
You flew her in. Okay. Hey, I'd fly her in.
I got to give the courtesy flight, right?
Please, Carmen Electra. You got to show her some courtesy.
But
that way you guarantee she's coming alone.
Right. But do you tell her to come alone? Like, do you say, hey, listen, no offense to you, friend.
But your girlfriend.
You're just a 7. Do you say to her, look, I want to see her alone?
No baggage.
Totally. None at all.
So she shows up. Does she show up with any luggages, suitcase?
She had a bag.
A little overnight bag.
A little overnight bag.
I mean, she got to have all her clothes, all her shoes.
Right. But when she walks into the house, is she all decked out? Is she looking hot?
Hold up, you know what? I'm missing a piece here.
What did you miss? Please don't miss anything.
I forgot. No, she did come to Chicago. I did every day. I think it was Toronto.
You did her in Toronto?
You had her fly to Toronto?
Yeah, you don't even know what city.
All right, you were in Toronto. Yeah. This is beautiful. It's good that you don't remember.
That's not even your home turf.
So wait, you went to Toronto.
Yeah.
And then you say, hey, why don't you come visit me in Toronto? I'm playing a game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was there for 2.5 days, and she came and...
She came herself?
Yeah. That was...
And she knocks on your hotel door.
Yeah.
Now, you have another room for her, then?
No.
Whoops. No.
So she knocks on the door.
Yeah.
She comes in.
Yep.
And then you start kissing.
No. Didn't do anything. We went out that night.
Went out that night and didn't do a thing?
Went out that night and went to a club and I got a couple cocktails and came back to the hotel. And it's a true story. We had sex and didn't even remember we had it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's the beat. That's
You mean you were so drunk, you didn't remember having the sex?
I can remember.
Right, she doesn't remember.
I mean,
a lot of chicks say that because they're afraid you're going to dump them the next day.
She still got the guilt of the boyfriend, so she doesn't.
Let me tell you something. She remembered the sex. But I'm telling you, a lot of girls say that and go, oh, I don't remember what happened. So then if you guys don't hit it off, then she could say, I'm not even sure I had sex with this guy. It doesn't count.
But I think it's maybe that she can't say yes on her own because of the guilt, so she just gets herself a little bit tipsy, so she's not responsible.
Right. So you had the sex. You had the sex, Dennis.
Yeah.
And was she scared when you took off your pants? Because I know you're rather large.
Oh, boy. No, she wasn't. I mean, come on, most girls are not scared.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd be scared.
You get close your eye and burn down with it.
Right. Just go with the flow.
Bite a bullet.
Just burn down with it, right?
So you remember the sex? It was good. Like when you saw her naked, was that like one of the hottest chicks you ever saw naked?
This is unbelievable.
Unbelievable. She got tight ass, nice breasts.
Yeah. I mean, everything is just well proportioned and just great. But the great thing about it, Howard, I'm not looking at her as Carmen Electra.
Yeah. What are you looking
Carmen
at?
Electra. It's like a girl.
This is a girl.
Yeah, I didn't know what she did or who she was doing or whatever.
Right. You just thought it was a hot chick.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. A lot of hot chicks don't put out so much and know what they're doing in bed. She knew what she was doing.
Well, it doesn't matter. If you're a hot chick and the guy you're messing with got money and fame, believe me, you're going to get something.
Right. No, but I mean, was she good? Like, would she hop on top of you and do stuff? And you know what I'm saying? Or did you have to do all the work?
Well, I don't mind doing all the work.
So you had to do all the work. So she's not all that.
Oh, yes, she is.
She is.
You want so badly for her to not be.
Well, I mean, she doesn't move around a lot, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yes.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
Really? Like if you lay on your back.
For dinners, you have to move.
Like, what's her favorite position? Like when you lay on your back, or when you're on top of her, when she's on top of you. Oh, that's great. Oh, God damn it.
She does it with no hands too. That's great.
Oh, she's so athletic.
It's very.
Oh, I gotta have that.
Bucking Bronco.
A bucking Bronco.
Oh, man.
You know what is that? It's like shish kebab, like you're skewering. Wow. She's a good girl, huh?
No, in general, she is a good girl. I mean, not just in bed. I mean, very, very good girl.
Very sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I need that.
Yeah.
And she was able to handle all of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whoa.
Wow. But now, is she with Tommy Lee or not?
Hey, come on.
So you don't own her?
I've been out the country for like 8 weeks. I don't know what.
Really?
She could be doing anything.
I don't know what.
So you don't own her, like this is not your woman, like you don't care.
Oh, yeah, I care.
You do. You're in love.
Come on, man.
Oh.
Don't deny me.
Don't make him declare anything.
Please.
Is she intelligent?
Oh, yeah.
Would you be jealous if she was with Tommy Lee?
Well, I look at it like this, it's to each his own, right?
Oh.
Well, wait a minute. Let's ask the pertinent question. You've seen the Tommy Lee Pam video, right?
It's not all bad.
Really? You don't think he's that big?
I mean, I've seen better videos than that.
Right, but do you think he's bigger than you?
I don't know. I really didn't get to see it,
Oh, you saw it.
I hung out with Tommy a couple of times.
You did?
Yeah, I'm pretty good friends with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, Pamela Anderson, that's one you haven't banged yet.
Yeah.
You'll be able to get her now.
I don't know about that.
You don't want it?
Oh, she's all right.
Yeah. I'd rather have Carmen, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure on that, though. Pamela's got a fine-ass body. And she looks...
But the other two with Pamela, she had the cosmetic stuff. Most girls, you can't find most girls look like that.
Who are natural.
Who are natural beauties.
Natural beauty.
You were having... So how long... So when's the... So, like, you've been dating her on a regular basis?
Oh, yeah.
But when you're out of the country, do you stay in touch by phone?
She came to France.
Yeah?
Really? Mm-hmm. God damn, you're having a good time. I think she's in love with you.
She may be.
Oh,
so the other guy's out for sure, the boyfriend that you had.
He's been going.
Yeah.
Oh, Be Real? Yeah. That guy? He's out of there.
I mean, she, before she left L.A., she dumped, not dumped him, but told her it was done.
Right.
So she made sure that was over before she came and did what she did.
Toronto?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does Carmen have any sisters?
Yeah.
She does? Are they as hot as her?
Well, they're right there in the top.
Really?
Yeah.
You have to bang them, too?
Yeah. Just run yourself right through
Oh, that is nice. All right, a couple of questions, and then we got to talk about special ops, which I like.
Yeah, I mean, but wait, is Dennis out of basketball or what?
Are you out of basketball?
Well, I'm just paving the way for me to,
He doesn't care.
He doesn't even care.
Well, at this particular time, I want to pursue other things.
So out with the basketball. Okay, you're not even worried about the strike.
Special Ops is good. You got to hear this, man. So I'm watching the show, right? So this black chick, who is hot as hell, is the daughter of a senator.
Well, you know it's a fantasy already, because are there any black senators?
Not that I know of. Anyway, the black senator's daughter, who was she, man? She was really cute.
Which one?
Did you bang her?
Which one?
You don't even know. I'm not even sure he's seen this show. You know what I'm talking about, Special Ops.
I know. I'm trying to
Remember the episode where Ben Vereen is the senator, and he comes to you guys and he wants you to
find his
black daughter who was kidnapped out by these drug dealers?
I'm really out of it right now.
Are you on this show?
I'm on the show, but I'm just saying it's a different episode. I'm not in all of them.
Right. No, you're in this one.
Am I?
Yeah, you're in it. This is where you
see the other side.
Remember, you got to steal the helicopter from this guy and beat him up?
Oh, you mean...
yeah, all right, but anyway.
You mean, the helicopter with Karl Malone.
Karl Malone, right.
Right.
Yeah, that's the episode, yeah.
Well,
anyway.
The girl?
So anyway, this black chick, I don't know who she is. The drug dealers have her locked up in her panties. Of course she's in her panties. You got to be in her, panties. The show's cool. So they got a whole bunch of Marine guys, and Dennis is like this guy who's like, he's in with these guys.
Yeah, I'm in with these 5 guys.
Right, and he's like, I don't know.
Where'd he come from?
I don't know. I don't know any of that. But all I know is this chick that you work with, the one who works with Dennis.
She's on the team.
A white woman who's like part of the team, and she knows karate and all this crap. She's one of the hottest broads I've ever seen.
She's all right.
She's really? She's not that good?
Well, she's good. I mean, she's a good actress.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a good actress, but don't you think she's kind of hot?
She's very attractive, yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't put her up in the top 5.
No, she's definitely not. Well, I don't know.
Who is in the top 5?
She's in the top 10.
He's got to be diplomatic.
Who's in the top 5?
Who is in the top 5? Carmen is, I'll tell you that. I say Carmen Electra and Pamela Anderson are in the top 5.
No, I just, like I said, I don't not into Pamela Anderson.
She doesn't make the top 5.
Look at the women you bang, man. You got Madonna under your belt who begged you to have sex with her, to give you her baby, and to have sex with her without even a condom or anything, right? Because she wanted to feel you.
Well, I think most women, once you get comfortable with them, you don't need to wear a condom.
No.
Get to the hell with the condom, right?
Yeah, you don't need that rubber.
Yeah. How would Howard know?
I don't know. I'm still waiting for my wife to get comfortable.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. It's only been 20 years. Right? I don't know, man. I'm living through you. I just really don't know anything. I really don't know much about any of this.
Yeah, right.
Well, I'm trying to act like I know about this stuff. Yeah, I know what you say. I begin that, too. So this Colombian team on Special Ops, this Colombian drug dealer, he's got the senator's daughter locked up in her panties.
Yeah.
And then this hot chick goes in, and she, like, infiltrates at the club. Dennis is with her at a club, and she's wearing this short dress. You can almost see up it.
Just how much breakfast is Dennis having?
How many McDonald's do you eat? What do you...
For now.
Yeah, Dennis, what are you eating? What do you have? What is a typical breakfast for you? What is that?
What have you just had? I think you have 2 potato things.
The 2 fried potatoes.
And now what are you eating?
Something with eggs in it.
Eggs?
Some kind of egg sandwich.
Yeah. I like he tries to act like he doesn't know what he's eating.
Know.
No.
He's looking
you know what
at
you're
the
eating. Come on. Give me a break.
And just how much more will you eat this morning?
And look how thin he is.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
You look good, though.
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm working out.
A lot of drugs today, huh?
No,
I'm drug-free.
No, I'm talking about drugs like, like muscle stuff.
No, are you crazy?
Like you're doing creatine.
I better get on. Do you ever use any steroid or anything like this? No. You're not allowed in the NBA?
Well, I don't want to do it anyway, you know.
Right, you don't need that.
Doesn't need it?
You're a strong guy. Yeah. You don't need it. You got McDonald's.
Yeah.
I'm telling you something.
McDonald's is the best drug.
I tell you, Dennis can eat a lot of McDonald's, too. I bet you after...
Well, that's why I can't. This is like an endless bag of food.
After he orders, the clown has a sore throat. It's like, let me repeat your order, Mr. Rodman. Oh. Can you do me a favor? Just call the show every day and tell me how many women you bang a day.
Oh.
I can't take it.
I'm telling you, give me your number. I sure will call.
Oh, man. Are you on Viagra?
No,
why would he do that?
You don't even need it.
But how many would he say he has in a week?
How many what? No, I'm devoted to one woman.
So, what are you doing?
So you finally made him stop eating now.
he couldn't
Now
even
he
get
stopped
through that without laughing.
But do you ask someone like Carmen Electra, like, are you with Tommy Lee? Because, like, we read...
I haven't heard that yet.
You don't even want to know.
I do. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I've heard that Tommy Lee has been trying to get her. Not that he got her.
I don't know what. I only see that they're dating or something.
No, I didn't see dating. That he's been going after her.
I saw dating.
Maybe we should call her and ask.
Yeah. Where's her phone?
Oh, you got a number on her? Write it down, because I don't want to announce it on the air. What is it, Gary? Baba Booey.
Dennis has to go.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Where's he going?
A TV show.
Oh, Regent.
No.
Oh.
I knew. I said, you know what? If he's here early, he probably has another appointment.
That's right.
Well, everybody should watch the show, though. The show is good.
Special Ops is real good.
Yeah, we were actually talking about the plot there.
It's a very good show. You can see I watched the damn thing. It is
Dennis
good.
doesn't remember it, but Howard does.
What, you got a number? Here, wait.
Oh, you want to call it?
Yeah, screw going to CBS. Give me that. Give me a pen here. Here comes Jack. Let's call her and ask her point blank. You might as well know. You're her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, write that
Might
down.
as well get it out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
You know she's going to say no.
That doesn't mean that. Do you think she'll be honest?
Oh, absolutely.
Let me see that. Yeah, I'll find out for you.
Call her and wake her up.
Damn.
What if Tommy answers the phone? Oh!
I guess you'll know where the score's at, right? Let me see. All right, here, I got a number. Let me see. I can't dial that on the air.
Yeah, let's not put
No
her
shit,
number out
right,
there.
A lot of guys will be calling.
Really?
Oh, is that a 5?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, you got bad handwriting. Wait a second. Now I got to disconnect. Hold on.
Oh, dear.
Oh, wait, I'll get it.
Well, take it off the air.
I will. I'm just dialing the area code. I don't care about that.
All right.
I didn't realize that was a 5. My luck, I'll dial the wrong number.
Well, we'll ask whoever's there.
She's probably got an answering machine on anyway.
Let me get her.
Here, you get her. Tell her we're on the air, though. Hey, baby. Oh, good. Carmen, it's Howard Stern and Dennis Rodman. We're on the air. Hi.
How are you?
You sleeping?
Yeah. I'm in L.A. It's 5 a.m.
That's what you usually do at that time.
Is Tommy Lee there?
What?
Is Tommy there?
Tommy. I can't believe that rumor. I wouldn't get close to him.
Really?
I wouldn't even hardly say hi to him.
Oh, really?
Because I thought it was weird.
Well, I mean, after all you hear about what happened with Tommy and Pamela, I mean, any girl would be crazy to go with that guy.
Well, that's what I thought, but we were all reading it.
I was getting upset, and, Dennis is a friend of mine, and I don't like to see that. He's so faithful that I would hate to see him get burned. I got to admit, this gets me very jealous.
Really?
Of Dennis, yeah. I really have always wanted you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll just have to come back in then.
Yes, you will. You will.
That was kind of nasty, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dennis is right here.
Dennis is here.
She don't mind.
I know.
Are you in love with Dennis?
Am I in love with him?
Yes.
They're both playing their cards close to their
It's a little early right now.
Well, Dennis just said he's in love with you.
He did?
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Dennis, are you in love?
He would never say that.
He would never say it? Well, what is the deal here that you guys can't
They're
be in love?
heavy-like, I think.
Is Dennis like the greatest you've ever been in bed with?
Oh, wow. How do you know we've been together?
I just heard all the details.
You hear the show later.
Wait till you hear the show.
Oh, no.
Yeah, all right, so you're lovers. Big deal. Dennis is single, you're single. There's no harm, no foul.
I don't know what it is. Dennis, he likes to say that we have sex, but actually what we like to do is when he's getting ready to have sex with a woman, he calls me, and then I just give him instructions on what to do.
Oh, I see.
And that's kind of how he likes to get turned on.
Oh, I had the...
I'll just come out with the real stuff.
I thought that you guys had somehow I got word that you'd been together in Toronto or something. So, I guess before you hear the show, you should start drinking, that's all. So you wouldn't touch Tommy Lee with a 10-foot pole?
No.
All right, and you love... And I'm not saying you love Dennis Rodman, but you are his girlfriend. Dennis, is she your girlfriend or not?
Come on.
Let's talk, come on. Is she your girlfriend?
What do you think, Carmen?
What do I think?
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, come on, you guys. We can't get caught in something like this. Somebody answer.
Dennis, you want her to be your girlfriend?
I told you she's a... I'm sure y'all should know.
Wow. Man, you are the man. I would be married to her already.
Begging already.
I would just be all over her. No one would be able to go near her.
So, Carmen, what's the deal?
You love Robin right there.
You love Dennis, but the problem is he won't commit to you.
What?
You love Dennis, but he won't commit to you.
She don't want to put
All right, if Dennis is not your boyfriend,
that's not it at all.
Now, what about this guy from Sugar Ray? I heard a rumor you were with him 4 months ago.
No, actually, he was on the cover of Cosmopolitan magazine, and I introduced him in New York, and we just hung out. You know, we went to Scores actually. We went to Scores, but I know his girlfriend really well.
So you didn't sleep with him?
Absolutely not.
All right. Well, there you go.
So
Dennis,
you're not
she's
with
yours.
anybody. You're not with Dennis. You're not with anybody.
She's with Dennis.
She's not saying.
When is the last time you guys saw each other?
He said she was in France.
Yeah,
What went on there?
in France. What went on there?
All right, let me ask you this. Is Dennis the biggest you've ever seen?
no.
Of course. Is Dennis the biggest you've ever seen?
The biggest?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
He's big all over. Look at him. He's a giant.
Right. So were you scared were you scared the first time you had to make love to Dennis Rodman because of the size?
I think he was scared.
Really?
Yeah,
I doubt that. Well, there it is. Hey, Dennis, congratulations. I think this is the hottest woman on the planet.
Oh, really?
I really do. I worship her.
Thank you, Howard.
And you guys do everything?
We do everything.
Oh, boy.
What about the butt? What?
No.
She into that at all?
Go there. Mm-mm.
Dennis, you won't go there with her?
It's way too painful.
Take her there.
She must have tried. She's saying it's painful.
Running around the room. Well, you are a lucky
An
man.
exit sign on the back door.
What are you wearing now, my sweet?
What am I wearing now?
Yeah.
Actually, I like to sleep nude.
Oh, I need that.
I usually don't wear anything.
I'm waiting. I got to go pass out.
Both you and Dennis are like wilting.
Well, Dennis is in a negligee right now. So.
Ooh, I like that.
You do?
I like when he dresses like a woman.
You do? Oh, I could do that.
Yeah, he's done it before.
Damn right I have. All right, Carmen. What can I say?
Well, you make a beautiful couple.
Yep.
I'll come in and say hi.
Come in and say hi anytime.
Okay.
All right, maybe I'll bang you. Thank you.
God, I'm not easy. What's the deal?
I didn't say you were easy.
Oh.
But I'm a celebrity. I have a right to bang you. Dennis has a right, and I have a right.
Dennis said it was okay.
Yeah, Dennis is all right with you. You don't care, do
He
you?
gave his approval, did he?
Dennis, would you be mad if I banged Carmen?
No.
Thank you.
But, you know,
see, you're a real man. You don't care.
I don't mind you banging her. You know.
Right, you know it's not going to make a difference.
You don't mind. You don't mind, honey?
Honey, you don't mind, do you?
Honey.
Oh, God.
No, she's a good girl.
Will you and Dennis ever have another girl in bed with you?
No.
You've already done that, haven't you, Dennis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With who?
Dennis says you've already done that.
That I have?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
How about when your friend was laying there and you were kissing Dennis on the bed?
What? Oh, he's so good at making up stories.
Oh, I see. Yeah. All right, baby. You're modest. I understand.
Girl, you carry out.
What?
He's trying to shock you, Howard.
I know.
He did it.
He sure did.
You don't have to shock nobody. You know that.
Carmen, I love you.
Wait, what did you say I did?
Well, I'll tell you later.
Carmen.
Just watch the show later.
Yeah,
Dennis.
you have to tell me because I don't recall that one.
Carmen.
Yes.
Dennis might not love you, but I do.
But you do?
Yeah. Big time. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to
You're a
commit.
bold man.
That's right. Thank you.
We dance together.
Thank you.
We could go out and dance and...
I'll go dancing
Oh,
with
yeah,
you.
you take her to a club.
Oh,
won't you?
yeah. Now, if you're Dennis's girl, man, I'm not going to go there. I don't do that to friends. Thank you.
He's only saying that because Dennis is here.
Yeah, I don't want Dennis to kick my ass. All right, thank you, Carmen.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Boy, that's some story. God bless you, man.
Well, you know no shame in my game. Come on, man.
You could die tomorrow, man.
I just sit there and say you can bang her. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right?
What a man. I don't think she wants me, man.
Commit to nothing.
Nah, she'd laugh at me. I don't even have half the size you have.
Yeah, you do.
No, I'm not very big.
Huh?
I'm not very big.
There you go. Just slam it in the door.
Yeah.
Oh.
Slam it in the door and watch it grow. Dennis Rodman is on SOF, Special Ops Forces.
You got to
He's
watch that.
the star of the show.
You got to watch it. It's good.
It is a very good show. I'm telling you, I watched it. It's good. It's got a lot of action.
It's a syndicated show, right? You have to check your local listing.
You have to check the local listings.
You have to.
What is this?
Read that.
Is that your girlfriend's number? Because that's what I want. Special Ops Force with Brad Johnson, good-looking guy.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Check your local listings on UPN. Highest rated, listen to this, highest rated non-football last week in New York. I believe it. It's a good show. It's very good.
Wow.
It's Sunday in New York here at 1 p.m. on Channel 9.
All right. What other acting will you be doing?
Well, I'm doing. It's a movie coming out next year called Simon Says.
Yeah.
So, hopefully it'll be pretty funny. It's a funny movie.
Yeah, you got it made, man. I'm telling you. That's a good
No
story.
more wrestling?
No, not for a while.
Yeah, I heard you got $1.5 million for wrestling.
Yeah. Well, something like that.
Oh, what's the difference? That's good. That's all good.
You should do it.
I'll go do it for $1.5 million. You're damn right. I'll do it.
Leno did it. That's
Leno, boy, that was convincing, huh? Dennis Rodman, everybody. Make sure you watch Special Ops Forces.
Yep,
Check your local listings here in New York, Channel 9 on Sundays. And hey, Dennis, always great seeing you, man.
Well, you know your boy Dwight's out there. Dwight Manley's out there.
Oh, is he really?
Say hello to Dwight.
Wait, Dwight, come in here. Come say a quick hello.
Come in, you know Dwight.
Yeah, I know Dwight.
That's how it all started.
Yeah. Oh, he got Carmen for you?
No.
Oh.
What? I think he started Dennis with us.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Not
Oh,
Carmen.
Dwight. What is it?
Dwight, George Twentefell was that?
Yeah, what is he again, your manager or something?
Oh, yeah, Dwight.
Dwight, how you doing, buddy? Come on in here. You seen Carmen Electra with Dennis?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can't you get anything going for yourself?
I just have to get him out of bed. He's always late.
Right.
I was early today.
Yeah, you were great today.
I was
early. You were nice and early. You were an hour early.
She wasn't there, that's why.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Carmen can't find him.
She wasn't there. Now that Carmen Electra is in your life, so to speak, it's very difficult now to get Dennis around where he's supposed to be, right?
I don't know. I think he's still kind of the same.
Because I think Dennis likes, when he's in bed with Carmen, to have some white guy show up, have to get him out of bed. It's kind of exciting, right?
No, you don't do it, somebody else does it.
Exactly. Well, it's good to see you, Dwight.
Nice to see you.
I know you guys...
Are you two still living together?
No.
Oh,
No.
they broke
You
that
broke up?
Howard,
Yeah.
There's an article about Dwight in Sports Illustrated. It was pretty cool. You know, Dwight was a millionaire before he even got involved with Dennis.
Is that right?
And you remember how we always thought Dwight was ripping Dennis off?
Right.
He was actually helping him.
You mean you're not ripping Dennis off?
No.
Oh, I thought you were stealing from him. I'm
he's a
sorry.
good guy.
I didn't realize that.
We were sure he was stealing from him.
How did you become a millionaire?
Well, now he has a lot to steal, at least.
Selling coins.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has his own business.
Selling coins.
You made $1 million selling coins?
More, yeah.
Really?
He started when he was like 15 years old, and he started this coin business. And now he doesn't even do it anymore.
You ought to get in the coin business.
Dennis is a full-time gig.
Yeah.
He bought some currency and some coins he has.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So Dennis pays you?
I make a commission.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you? Oh, yes,
He
his manager.
arranges all of his deals, yeah.
What do you get, like 10%, 15%?
More like 20.
20?
Oh.
But Dwight still has a little bit to learn, though, Howard, because I was just in the hallway explaining to him how that MTV show, you know, with the claymation, how they can, he was figuring out, you know, trying to figure out how he can sue them for using Dennis.
Hey, if you figure that out, they use me, too. I like to sue him, too.
Help him, too.
Yeah.
Dennis has to sue somebody about once a month.
That's a good plan. I hear that.
He never loses. Or we never lose.
Very nice. All right, listen, I got to, I know you guys are in a rush. There's a whole bunch of calls for Dennis, but...
He's so late, Howard.
Is he late?
I'll take one.
You want to take one?
Make sure it's a woman.
All right, all right, this is Heidi. Heidi, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, you're on with Dennis Rodman.
Dennis?
Yeah.
Hello, Heidi.
Hello, Dennis.
What's happening?
Do you remember me, baby?
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Do you remember her?
Heidi.
Heidi who?
Heidi Ho?
From where, baby?
From the drink in Vegas.
The drink in
Heidi.
Vegas?
Yeah.
You do remember her?
What happened?
No, he doesn't remember.
What happened, honey?
We went to the strip club across the street, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, sir.
Oh, with the midget?
Oh, right.
Did you end up having sex with
that's
Dennis?
right, the little man, yeah.
The little man.
Yeah.
Did you have sex
The
with
little
Dennis?
man.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you do her? Did you do Heidi?
Did I?
Dennis, did you do Heidi?
I don't know if I did, Heidi.
Did you, Heidi?
Okay.
What?
Maybe.
Man, you got some sex life.
I know, dog. What, did we do anything, Heidi?
Dennis, you're too funny.
Serious, I don't know. It's been a while ago, you know. Come on.
He remembers the midget.
I know the midget. I know little
See,
biggins.
Robbie, he remembers the midget.
I know little biggins.
Is his equipment bigger than the midgets? I bet it is. All right, so you did. So let me ask you something. When you do a Dennis Rodman, were you frightened by his size? I know he's a very large man.
Just the size of Dennis in general, his head and his nose and just his whole stature is very overwhelming.
But I'm talking about his equipment. It's very big.
His equipment is very big.
And you were able to handle it?
Oh, absolutely.
And was it too big for you, or are you still bow-legged?
Oh, still bow-legged.
And you had sex with him how many times?
Oh, well, you'll have to ask Dennis.
Dennis, how many times? Do you remember? He barely remembers.
I remember, but damn.
And did you find it painful, or you found it incredible?
She's calling. She wants him back.
Right. Well, good for you.
Actually, I'm in Philly now.
Oh,
You are in Philly.
Yeah.
Well, Dennis
Are
will
you
be.
headed toward Philly?
Where are you headed, Dennis?
I'm headed towards
The other way.
The other way.
I'm going to L.A.
Oh,
so
sorry.
Dennis, sorry he can't see you.
Why don't you leave a number or something?
Yeah, leave your number. Hold on.
Your number.
Well, there you go. There's another one
Here's
here.
Mr. Exclusive.
Right.
Leave your number.
Leave your number at the door.
Another one?
She claims she's on ecstasy and cat tranquilizer right now.
I don't doubt it.
You're on ecstasy and cat tranquilizer?
Hello?
Hello? You're on ecstasy and cat tranquilizer?
Yes.
All right, hold
Really?
on.
That's Heidi?
Heidi, yeah. Heidi Salami. Hold on.
Another girl in line?
Oh, you want a different girl? Okay. All right. All right, let's see. Let me find another girl. There's a lot of girls here. Could you guys fix the computer so I could see it? Thank you. That would help. Oh, boy. Hold on, let me see. Girls. I know. Oh, man, look at all these guys here. I'll tell you what's on here, all right? One guy wants to say that Dennis sucks and I'm a fag. Another guy says Carmen used to go to check out Dennis's old girlfriend.
What?
One guy claims to be Michael Jordan. Yeah.
Claims to be Michael Jordan.
Yeah. So we want to talk to him? All right.
I think we've had this guy on before.
No, he's gone.
Bad
He's
impression.
gone.
Bad impression.
Yeah. All right, here's Chauncey. He's not a girl,
Hayden?
though. Yeah, Chauncey. Wait, he's got to go? All right. Quick, Chauncey, go
The
ahead.
greatest celebrity interview you've ever done, Howard.
Thank you.
The greatest. No, one quick story. Carmen was so obsessed with Dennis that she would actually go to Scores and ask the maitre d' who was Stacey Yarborough, and would sit there and watch her dance all night to check out her competition.
You believe that?
So she was after you for a while, huh, Dennis?
How's that make you feel, man?
Please.
It's usual. It's normal.
It's normal, man. Wow, man.
What a life.
There is no better guest than Dennis Rodman.
There is no better guest than Dennis Rodman. You're right. That's why you all must watch Special Ops Forces. Dennis, thanks for coming in.
All right, brother.
right,
It's great seeing you. We'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
Let the man go through. Let the man go through. Move aside and let the man go through. Let the man go through. Move aside and let the man go through. Let the man go through. Move aside and let the man go through. Let the man go through.
Howard.
Good, I love it. Yeah, bring that shit on. Oh, God, that felt good.
The Howard Stern Show. Here's what Howard Stern's movie Private Part sounds like in French.
Pour le dire correctement, il faut dire WNBC. Attache. À toi. WNBC. Oui, mais non, c'est subtil. Non, écoute bien, écoute. WNBC. T'entends là, t'entends envoler WNBC.
WNBC.
Non.
WNBC.
Plus ample.
WNBC.
Non,
oui, il me semble que je fais comme tu le fais, mais vraiment pareil.
Non.
WNBC.
On va aller écouter Aymas. Aymas, il le fait à la perfection.
And now, a man wanted in Texas, Howard Stern.
Yeah! What?
You still wanted to take
As far as I know, I am, yeah. Your warrant doesn't get lifted. You know, Gary handed me the National Enquirer, and I get so caught up in it that
There was a couple of things I wanted to point out to you this week. What's in there?
How Kathy Lee, something about Kathy Lee's marriage, exclusive interview with the Giffords therapist?
Yes, it's that guy who does the tapes. Remember they used to promote his tapes on TV?
Yeah.
Well, he claims he's their marriage counselor, and that he's telling the Enquirer how they saved their marriage.
Wow. I didn't know.
Inspired by them.
Brian Gumble brought his blonde mistress to Matt Lauer's wedding.
Did you see that?
No.
She's in this, like, skin-tight dress.
Let me see this. See who he's banging. Makes me crazy.
You got to check out those pictures.
Where are those pictures, Robin?
I don't know what page they're on.
I need them immediately.
But she's all over the wedding pictures.
Is that right?
Trying to upstage the bride.
Ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. There's Kathy Lee with Frank and the marriage therapist. We'll have to read this stuff on the air tomorrow.
Yeah, there's another one in one of the other tabloids where Kathy Lee supposedly wrote this letter to Hillary Clinton begging her not to leave Bill.
That's right. She doesn't want to look like the only schmuck. Let's see. I'm just looking for Brian Gumbel's girlfriend. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Brian and his sexy secret flame, Hillary Quinlan. Yeah. How about Dennis Rodman? It's so crazy, too, when I think about it. Like, Dennis Rodman, of course, bangs Carmen Electra, and he's so great. He's like one of the all-time best guests, because he'll come in, man, he'll just talk about it.
Just tells you what's going on.
Tell you what's going on, a very open guy. Then you call Carmen, and she's like, oh, I didn't have sex with Dennis, did I?
I don't remember that.
It's so funny.
Oh, no, he calls me when he's with a girl.
Meanwhile, we know everything about it. That's the best.
You know what's the best? It's the 3-hour time difference.
Yeah, that's the best. In 3 hours, she gets to hear him talking. Let's see, it's now 8:45 here, so it's 5:45 there.
Yeah.
So in about another hour and a half, she'll get to hear that.
That's right.
That's funny.
Call him back.
He's a pisser. Another picture of Melanie Griffith in a bathing suit. She looks great to me.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, that was a surprisingly good picture. I was like, whoa.
She's in a thong.
What did you do? It looks like she had cheek implants in those cheeks.
Well, they look good. What's the difference if you get a cheek implant as long as you look good?
I didn't say anything was wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with a little work.
Tons of work done.
Oh, she did.
Tons.
Oh, man. What a day. You know, I was thinking with this goddamn Columbus Day parade.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do the news now and get out of here. And if we can't finish all the commercials, we could do the news from our cars.
Really, man?
Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Like, we'll get in our cars and then we'll call each other.
Call each other and talk about what's on the...
Gary could patch us through to each other.
Sure.
Because we're going to get caught up in the parade.
We will never get out of here. Because the main... band shell or something is on 69th
All right,
Street,
let's start the news now.
Far from here. And last year we got stuck.
Say no more. Why are you not doing the news?
All right. The news it'll be. First of all, I want to talk about sports this past weekend.
What about sports?
Both the Jets and the Giants lost.
Oh, the Jets lost?
Yeah.
I knew they would.
And they got creamed yesterday.
But the Yankees beat Cleveland.
Yeah. The Yankees are up 3-2.
David Wells is the man.
David Wells is the man.
Mm-hmm. You want to... Oh, here comes Baba Booey with all the info. Wolf. Oh, what are you going to talk about first? Jets?
This is a big deal. Testaverde did really well against Miami.
Why didn't they start Testaverde?
And then they started Foley.
Because Foley's his guy. I don't know why, but Foley's his guy. And he started him, and Foley, who's been on the show, is a great guy. He sucked yesterday.
Yeah.
Really?
He had 7 completions, and 2 of them were to the other team.
So why not use Testaverde when he's playing so great?
It was really weird. They started the second half, and Foley was still, he's rusty because he's been out a couple of games.
Right.
And he did really bad on one series. They were 3 and out. Everybody was sure, the announcers, everybody was sure that Testaverde was coming in.
Right.
And they put Foley in, and then he threw an interception. And everyone was But I heard Parcells' post-game press conference, which lasted 90 seconds.
What did he say?
He said it wasn't just Foley. This was a team effort. 40 guys on the team, 12 coaches. We all stunk.
Oh, come on. What's he talking about? First of all, I know what he's thinking. You put Foley in after a couple of weeks, he's all motivated. He doesn't want to fail.
Right.
Yeah, but your team gets into a rhythm, and, you're working with a guy.
Parcells kept Foley in one set of plays too many, and then was afraid to bail out on him.
Well, they were getting their butts kicked, but that was the end of the game. Once they scored that touchdown, that was the end of the game.
Damn.
And then what happened with the Giants?
They come back from the half, 20 unanswered points. What are you going to do? I'm not a Giant fan, but they
what is the Giants' record right now?
They're the same as the Jets. Are they both 2-3?
Yeah, I think so.
2-3. But the Jets are in big trouble because they 2-3 and they're playing New England this week.
That's it.
But then they get weird. So you know what? They get
all fired up and up.
Fired up for good teams, and like the team that they lost yesterday really stinks.
Yeah, you predicted they would lose yesterday,
It's 2-4 actually.
2-4.
Yeah, that's not great.
No,
the Jets are 2-3.
Yeah, well then the Giants are 2-4.
Yeah, because the Giants have had one more game than the Jets so far.
But the Jets, and that's what Parcells said to them. He had a big pep talk with them, and he said that they can't get motivated for the bad teams. And yesterday was like a gimme. Yesterday's one of those games you look at the schedule, you have to win.
Right. What about the Yankees, though, huh? David Wells pitched a great game.
Did you see El Duque, though, the other night?
El Duque, yes.
With his high socks.
I love that.
Didn't you think the Yankees were going to lose?
Oh, yeah. When they lost on Friday night, I was worried about them.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I thought that Knobloch play was just carrying over.
Right.
But then, Dwight Gooden was pitching that night, so you didn't have much to worry about.
He didn't pitch that bad, but Wells is the stopper.
Right.
When you put him in, he's your go-to guy.
Yeah, but where
He's
are
a great
the Yankee hitters?
They're missing the Yankees pitching.
What happened with that Shane dude?
Oh, he's dead in the
Well,
water.
he had like one bad game, 2 bad games, so they stopped playing him.
He hasn't hit anything.
But did you hear what they would, you know about Wells? They were all yelling about his mother and stuff.
Right.
Hey, now explain to me what happened, because I didn't see the game. I was at Neil's wedding.
Neil was watching the game, but we had to watch him.
Neil, while he was getting married, was watching the game. I swear to God, I'm not lying. He had it on at the bar. They got married in a restaurant, LaMotta's over in Port Washington. He's standing there, and the bride and the groom have to face each other.
Right.
And over the bride's shoulder is the TV set. The Yankee game's
when it was time
going.
for Neil to recite vows, the rabbi had to get his attention. Neil, you have to say this after me.
Yeah, and then Neil was wearing a yarmulke with Strawberry's number on it.
That's right.
No, I swear to God. The whole thing was a mockery.
So did he have an earpiece out? Obviously Neil's idea, right?
What?
The wedding.
Did he have an earpiece so he could hear the game?
No. What did you say?
The whole wedding was Neil's idea, right?
Yeah. I told you the rabbi goes at one point, he says, they're doing the ceremony, and it's beautiful. It's overlooking the water. This restaurant's on the water and everything. And we're all sitting there, and finally the rabbi goes, now is the part of the wedding where the two of you will officially become husband and wife. And Neil goes, can we skip that part?
See, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I met Neil's wife like a couple of times, and she seems pretty nice.
Very nice lady.
But I guess, and we know that Neil can be a jerk, but for the most part, he's a good guy.
She knows he's a jerk. She's been with him 14 years.
Do you just come to the conclusion that I'm going to marry this guy, and a lot of the time I'm going to have a jerk on my hands, and a lot of the time I'm going to have a nice guy on my hands?
Yeah.
Well, the whole time he's joking through the ceremony, I'm saying to myself, she knows who she's marrying.
Yeah, right. It's not like she doesn't know who this guy is.
Did she look annoyed, or did she look like this is just another day with Neil?
I think she's like in a coma. You know what I mean? I don't know. Did they ever sedated?
I guess maybe she's on medication.
And she looked beautiful.
Oh, she was.
And you go,
gorgeous.
her whole family is beautiful, and Neil's son is beautiful, and you look at her, and the only thing wrong with the picture is Neil.
The funniest thing was, she has these beautiful children.
Yeah.
They sing at the wedding and everything. And at the end of the wedding, the daughter comes over, Paula's daughter comes over, and she says, "This is my dad." And I'm looking, she's talking about Neil.
Yeah. Neil is her dad.
Yeah, we look at Neil with his kid, and we can't believe that.
I know. Oh, Neil's kid's real nice.
Yeah, no, I know.
I love it.
Big, nice kid.
Yeah.
Neil's a midget. His wife's taller than him.
And he really had 39 on his.
Oh
yeah. On his yarmulke. Yeah. And he had Yankees tickets he's holding up during the ceremony. And he tells the rabbi if he has to say anything during the wedding, he's going to leave. He's going to leave.
He should have just gone for broke.
And he didn't even shave or anything for the wedding.
He should have just gone for broke and been one of those yahoos that gets married at the game.
Yeah.
He got married right in center field.
Well, believe me, he would have done
During
it.
the seventh inning stretch or something.
He takes the ring, he throws it down on the floor.
It literally almost fell in the water because it was
Yeah.
open.
I'm surprised they did like Paula just didn't throw him into the water.
Drown him.
He's drown him.
Off, right?
And Big Al says guaranteed Neil will lose it by today.
The ring. And then I asked to see his wedding ring, and he's laughing. He's all embarrassed to be married. I mean, I don't know what. This is his third marriage.
He's a little too old to be goofing around like that.
Yeah. You better get serious. Well, I think this one's going to last, this marriage.
Yeah, because he'd probably die before it's over.
Yeah, right.
His mother even said to me, I'm introducing her, to somebody else, and his mother says, "Oh, you could say I'm the mother of Peter Pan."
Yeah.
Like, she's disgusting.
Yeah, I go, hey, I said to her, I walked up to her, I said, I never met Neil's mother before, and I went, you have a lovely son, he's a good friend, and I love him, I think he's great. She goes, who do you mean, Peter Pan? I said, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't get the Peter Pan reference. Now
like he's never going to grow up
eternally young.
like this goof-off kid of mine.
She's probably going, how many times do I have to attend one of these things?
Yeah, how many times do I have to keep bailing him out?
It's the same dress for each wedding.
Neil's wedding ring squirts water.
Does he have to pay alimony for the last two wives?
Sure.
Oh.
One he couldn't
they were
find for a while.
glad to get away. What do you think?
Well, one wife
couldn't find.
He can't find, and the other wife I think was so happy to get away from him that he doesn't even have to pay anything.
Right.
That she might pay him. Right.
He sends her electronic equipment that doesn't work.
Yeah, this Paul is made of steel.
Yeah, all of womanhood is weeping.
Yeah. Neil's running around going, well, the last good single guy left is now taken.
Greatest bachelors.
New York's greatest bachelors.
Oh, boy.
You know, it's amazing what a woman will take if a guy's just drug-free and crime-free. You know what I mean?
And I realized the whole wedding, everyone at the wedding was guys from my card game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I met Joe Famaghetti.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you never met Joe before?
I only hear about him from the card game.
Did he hockey in Chinik? Howard, Senator D'Amato says, Howard, Stephen Bo, and Bo Dietl, blah, 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 blah.
Right, you know, because the whole buzz was Senator D'Amato was supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And then he was calling in.
Wait a second.
Please.
Senator D'Amato was supposed to go to Neil's
No,
wedding?
Senator D'Amato was going to call in.
How do you call to a wedding? You're not doing a radio show.
I don't know. But he was calling in to talk to me, not to Neil.
And did you see out in the parking lot that Neil had his Jeep decorated?
So Neil says to me, hey, we're going through the parking lot because he's walking me out, and he goes, there's my pride and joy. I think he's talking about his wife. I see his Jeep over there.
Right.
I go, are you white trash? Tons of bumper stickers.
And there's a D'Amato license plate in the window.
Yeah, he's got everything. Wacko.
All dressed up.
Yeah. So.
And for half the reception, he was standing in the parking lot.
I know.
Did he do that all for you? Like, Howard, do you think that if you weren't there, that would he still have put the 39 on his yacht?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, he would have done
that was not for
That was not for me. It could have been for me, but not.
So is he on his honeymoon now?
No honeymoon, I don't think.
No. They were going to Gurney's.
Yeah, because we called him twice. We can't find him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, because I thought he was going to sleep on Joe Famaghetti's boat.
He would have liked to.
Yeah.
But he got shanghaied to Gurney's.
He was going to Neil the honeymoon a half hour from his house.
Right. Because I was going to go fishing during the ceremony.
Yeah.
On Joe Famaghetti's boat. Because Joe and I had fishing poles with us.
Is that right?
Yeah, the whole thing was a mockery.
You brought fishing poles to the wedding?
Well, he brought them over in the boat. So, who went on the honeymoon? Neil, Paul, and Big Al?
Well, Big Al said he would be calling. He's going to call Neil even on his honeymoon.
Neil and Big Al are like best pals, and all they do is goof on each other.
When I used to go down to Neil's store, he's got Big Al on a speed dial.
Right.
They were like a married couple. You know how a married couple, you don't have to say, hi, honey, it's me.
Right.
It would just say, hello. And they knew it was each other.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right, they can talk. They can start in the middle of the conversation.
And I was there one day, I swear to God, like if a rabbi walked in, he'd go, come here. Dial this number, I'll dial the number, and you tell the guy that he hasn't paid his temple and he can't go anymore.
Right.
Put strangers on the phone.
I know.
It's going on all day long. They would like reroute each other's deliveries.
I know. It's unreal.
And they say, they've known each other 30 years, and they're the only two from that 30 years who still talk to each other.
Big Al went bankrupt and stuff.
Yeah.
And the reason was they used to just have each other on speed dial. Neil would reroute all of Big Al's deliveries. Couldn't do any business, and the whole place went bankrupt.
There's no practical joke that's too bad to try another for those two.
Hey, you remember we used to go on the internet and the Big Al used to just sit there and badmouth?
Yeah. Everyone.
It was him.
Right, remember the chat room.
He badmouthed me. To me.
Relentless.
Right.
But I did hear that Neil told Big Al that if we didn't show up at the wedding, he was through with both of us.
Oh, is that right? I didn't hear that. And I don't believe it, by the way.
I don't either.
Ben, go ahead. You're on the air. Ben. Yeah.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Hey, your buddy David Wells pitched last night?
Yeah.
Had a bad first inning, right?
Yeah.
So I interviewed him after the game. Asked him what happened. He said, oh, these Cleveland fans suck. They were making fun of my mom. They were saying things about my mommy.
They do suck, though.
Yeah, but wait a second.
His mom died.
His mom died? What happened? Tell me what happened.
Here's the way I heard it went.
Okay.
He was warming up, and they started saying stuff about his mother, but just regular, like if I saw you and I want to make fun of you, oh, your mother sucks.
Right.
But he took it a lot more personally.
And then he said the thing that bothered him most was when kids started chiming in. These adults were being idiots, and then these kids started...
Because his mom's dead?
Eating it.
Yeah, see, I think...
Remember, he has that tattoo of his mother.
Yeah.
Like over his heart or something.
Yeah, he's got to learn that, guys just goof on each other's mothers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Even if they were talking about his mother, it's like, so what? You're getting paid, just ignore him and do what you do, which, he did.
They're trying to get under the pitcher's skin.
Hey, the mother thing is a real sore spot with him.
You know what? Here's the problem. If they have to go back to Cleveland or when they go to San Diego, everyone's going to be goofing on his mother now.
They're not going to have to go back to Cleveland. But the problem is, all the Yankee fans are going to give it to Cleveland now.
Right.
Who cares? Who cares? Believe me, if Cleveland won, I would have been fine. If New York won, I would have been fine. I don't even care.
He was saying he dedicated to the idiot fans. Like, he was glad that he pitched so well and ruined their day.
And he goes, to you guys, this one's for you.
Really? Hey, man, I was watching MTV this weekend. They have this special on. I don't know if they're going to re-air it. They seem to re-air everything 10 times. But it was a special on the guy from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the lead singer, Anthony Kiedis.
Yeah.
Man, has he had a screwed up life.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, my
about
God.
How he lived with his dad?
Forget about it. You got to hear
Tell
this.
me
This
about
guy, Anthony Kiedis,
'Cause
the
I
lead
love
singer
him.
of Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
He's a little kid. His parents get married, whatever. His father, like it's all freaky, changes his name to Blackie. Okay?
What do you mean? His father changes his own name?
Yeah, to Blackie.
Okay.
And decides to become an actor and become a director. Meanwhile, he's not an actor and he's not a director.
Nobody in Hollywood knows.
Yeah,
about
schleps
his
the
disease.
whole family out to Hollywood. The parents get divorced. Anthony Kiedis goes back with his mom somewhere. Him and his mom have a falling out. Anthony says he wants to go live with his father. Mother goes no because the father is whacked out.
Wacky, yes.
Anthony runs away from home. And the mom says, okay, if you're going to run away from home, you might as well go live with your father. All right. So he goes to live with the father, Blackie. Blackie's into drugs. Blackie's into women. Blackie's into this, that, the other thing, and starts doing drugs with Anthony. Anthony gets addicted to heroin.
How old is he?
14.
Whoa.
Something like this.
His father addicts him to heroin.
Well, yeah, he can do whatever he wants. Because the father's out of control and he's out of control.
Yeah.
And I mean, and he's like living on the street, Anthony. And he makes some friends, this guy Hillel and, Flea, and they make a band. And I mean, against all odds, they make it.
Wow.
But I mean, you'd have to root for this guy if you ever saw this story. I'm downplaying it.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I read an interview with him once where he said growing up at his dad's house was like growing up at Hefner's mansion, that there were women coming and going, and his dad was having sex with all of them, and that was the way he grew up.
Yeah, and he had sex with the women, too.
So what's he upset about?
No, he's not upset. In fact, he's not upset, but
Yeah.
like, he's
He'd
like a
upset
heroin
you.
addict. And then, like, his best friend Hillel, they were both on heroin, and then he died of a heroin overdose, Hillel, then Anthony cleaned himself up. And then a year ago, Anthony was back addicted to heroin.
Right. Somehow that heroin doesn't let you go.
No, he was clean for 5 years. But, I mean, you just hear this guy's story, and you're rooting for him.
Right. I mean, it's a great band, and you never hear anything from them.
No. So I never was, like, much of a fan, but the show sort of made me root for the guy. You got to watch it. If it's on MTV, it's called, I don't know what it's called.
Behind the Music or something?
Behind the Music or something.
That's VH1.
Oh, wow.
Same thing. Same show.
I was watching Behind the Music about the Carpenters. Man, that was one of the wackiest
That's a good
specials
one.
I've ever seen.
That's a good one. There's a couple of good Behind the Musics.
Oh, yeah.
The Carpenter one's good. The Leonard Skinner one is good.
MC Hammer one is good.
That's a good one.
Losing all his money.
All of them are good. It's all good.
Sonny and Cher one is good.
That's a good one.
Steppenwolf one. You see that one?
No.
Steppenwolf.
Was it good?
Yeah, because
you got to convince me on that
one. The band's all like, hates each other.
Oh, who cares?
We hate them.
You know what's really funny in the Carpenter special? Of course, Richard's the only voice now that can talk for them. Richard
Right.
Carpenter.
Yeah, no, he's a genius.
Well, yeah,
because you notice he always goes, then my sister went solo. She had to try, but boy, that really bombed, and she couldn't make it without the Carpenters. Meanwhile, he's the only other one of the Carpenters.
Everybody else in there,
Yeah.
Herb Albert. Yes, Richard is really a genius.
Yeah, because he owns the rights to all the
Richard's
songs.
orchestration. It was Richard's this. It was Richard's that.
Yeah, the retarded Donny Osmond.
His frustration starts early, though, because there's a really funny line in there where they were doing a bunch of shows.
Hey, what are we doing? We say we're going to finish the news. Listen, we're going to have to finish it from the car.
What time is it?
Well, we got a half hour, but I got to take a break.
All right, that'll be a half hour.
That's what I'm saying. All right. Hey, here's a girl who was at Neil's second wedding. She says she has a funny story.
Okay.
Diane, go ahead.
Hi. I was at Neil's second wedding to Carol, and he got so drunk that he fell down at the altar. The mother fainted.
Yes, I heard
the
his mother
whole
fainted.
reception. He wasn't even at the reception. He was drunk in the bathroom on the floor, throwing up. And Carol was crying in the women's bathroom. They didn't go around.
I thought Debbie
any
was
of
the second
tables.
wife.
Everybody was like, "Where's Neil? Where's Carol?"
I wouldn't know.
Wasn't Debbie the second wife? I think Carol was
No. Carol was the second wife.
Debbie was the first?
The first wife got rid of real fast.
Right.
The second wife, they live in North Shore Towers, and the honeymoon, they came back, and she said they did it one time.
Right.
And that he was so bad, and we used to go camping with them. And one time they're climbing up the mountain, and she's dropping her bag, and he's screaming at her and yelling at her because they used to fight all the time.
That's Neil.
And she was like screaming at him, "You're gay, you don't have sex with me." And we would just stand there and laugh.
I love it. Thanks for the call.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, sorry we missed that. That sounds like a better wedding than the one we went to.
That wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's somebody mentioned the mother passing out.
Yeah, no, Neil told me he threw
Neil's mother passed out?
Yeah.
Wow.
Neil
and
told me
Neil
he threw
passed out on the altar?
Well, he told me he threw up at the altar.
Right. No, he passed out and then threw up in the bathroom.
Yeah.
According to this young lady.
Oh, and the wife was crying in the bathroom in the lake.
What a wedding. We should have been at that one.
Please.
Damn.
Missed the best one.
Right. Do we need to break, or can I?
No, we should break.
We should break, all right. All right, then we got to finish the news.
All right.
Right.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show.
Oh, doesn't that feel a lot better?
The Howard Stern Show. The Howard Stern Show.
Hi, this is Hank, the angry drunken dwarf. Don't miss tonight's electrifying news show with two wacky daredevils who specialize in penile stunts. Who is the real penis Knievel? You decide tonight on the always original E-Show.
He is something else. A lot to be said for alcohol. Okay. The musical stylings of Hank the Dwarf. Okay, Robin, what's in the news?
All right, so anyway, we're talking about the baseball game. David Wells must feel pretty good because when they finish a game after he's pitched, Joe Torre has to talk about him. So here's what Joe Torre had to say.
I bet you said something nice.
Yeah. He's an animal. He goes at you. And tonight was a really gritty performance on his part.
Okay.
So there you go. David Wells, the hero of the game the other night.
Good for him, man.
And David says he felt strong right from the very beginning.
He did say that? Hold on.
I told him to get somebody up just in case, in the eighth inning, just go with me. But after the first couple pitches to Omar, I felt like I did in the second and third inning. And, just one of the things, when you get caught up in the game, he refused to want to come out.
Good for him.
He was funny because after they had lost that second game, he asked to pitch. And Joe Torre, and he was supposed to pitch the next day. The night that El Duque pitched, he asked if he could pitch that game. And Joe Torre said, yeah, you can pitch that game if you pitch tomorrow night, too. And David was thinking about doing it.
Really? Pitching both games?
Yeah, he's out of his mind.
Oh, that's great.
Anything for the team. Bad news here. Matthew Shepard, the gay college student brutally beaten in Wyoming last week, has died.
Something's got to be done about this.
Shepard died while on life support, Howard.
This might be the saddest story I ever heard. Gay guy going to college.
21-year-old remained in a coma ever since bicyclists found him tied to a fence post in near-freezing temperatures. Shepard's family was grateful they did not have to make a decision as to whether to continue life support.
They thought he was a scarecrow, the guys on the bicycle.
That's right. They didn't think it was a real person, and when they got closer, they realized it was a real human being. The attack has been denounced as a hate crime and has prompted calls for tougher hate crime laws in Wyoming, where none exist. The father of one of the men arrested in the case says it was motivated in part because Shepard made a pass at one of them in the bar that embarrassed him.
Well, that explains it all.
Oh, yeah, so it's all right.
We ought to kill all the people involved and send a message, including the two women who sat there and helped hide the clothing.
Yeah, the girls, it wasn't supposed to be a hate crime. It started out as like they were just trying to rob him.
Yeah, but I thought they were all upset that he was gay because he was trying to pick them up.
Well, that's, they're trying to get out of this hate crime thing, I guess. I don't know. But, why would you assist people who had just killed somebody?
Kill those girls. I love when I always like that Charles Manson's ladies always got off easier than Charles Manson. Like, why? Like, they're any less criminals than him?
In a bank robbery, if somebody gets killed, even the guy driving the getaway car gets the death penalty.
That's right.
And that's the right way to do it.
Right.
When you got a bunch of people who all kill some gay dude just because he's gay, I say you kill them all.
Yeah.
Some people say, it was just like they were leaving a message, because they left him out there for everyone to see. They wanted him found just that way, beaten and tied up.
Nice.
Shepard apparently flirted with them at a bar, causing embarrassment for one of the guys now accused of the crime.
Embarrassment, yeah. Like some guy thinking you're cute is embarrassing.
And apparently they even said anti-gay things about the attack after it happened.
Well, I tell you, I really got sad when I read that one. Not much touches me, but I got to tell you, that one was awful. That's evil. What is that?
It was ridiculous, because the guy was only 5'2" and 105 pounds. It's not like an intimidating, imposing guy who could do something to you.
Well, I think a lot of these guys who beat up gay people, I think a lot of them are gay and they can't deal with it. That's why they have such bizarre reactions to gay people. And I think that what they do is they got to somehow say to everyone, I'm not gay, and they go and they kill some guy to prove how manly they are.
They say the men convinced Shepard that they were gay and got him to confide in them his sexuality. Then they lured him out of the bar and into a pickup. And then it was after that they,
master plan.
got to the rough stuff.
I don't know. I don't get it. Excuse me, but I don't get it. How we don't kill people who kill other people. I'm very, very pro-death penalty. I'm for killing people who just, jaywalk.
You're heavily into that death penalty.
I'm really very big on it.
Meanwhile, we're about to take part in some kind of military action again.
Yeah, it's about time.
NATO is considering airstrikes to defuse the Kosovo crisis.
Yeah, we got to bomb. There's some guy who's acting like Hitler or something. So we got to bomb him. So none of our boys will get killed. We just blow up some people.
Well, they're meeting in Brussels again to await word of what is supposed to go on in Yugoslavia. They're still continuing diplomatic efforts, but there are a number of American planes among an international military force waiting on standby.
There you go.
To see what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I guess we could expect some military action pretty soon. Just go bomb some people because one guy won't pull out his troops.
Why don't we send over those 4 Wyoming kids with bombs strapped to their backs?
There you go. Well, that would be a good use of those guys.
Yeah. They could walk in and blow everyone up.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? Boom. Hello.
Hi.
And we just killed some gay guy out in Wyoming. Boom.
What's the noise?
Get rid of them all.
Here's Sandy Berger, the U.S. National Security Advisor. He says that
I'll take 2 Sandy Bergers.
Airstrikes may happen over there as early as this week. Number 12.
Number 12, Sandy Berger. Berger's a funny last name.
Cool.
Berger.
I'm not going to put a timetable on it. It could happen at any time once NATO passes essentially a resolution authorizing the use of force. This will only be the second time in NATO's history that such a step had been taken.
And here's Fred Abrams of the Human Rights Watch, who criticizes the president of Yugoslavia.
This is a person who needs conflict to survive. Bosnia, Croatia, and now Kosovo. As soon as there is peace in Yugoslavia and a process of democratization and opening up, his political career is over.
And that would be Slobodan Milosevic.
Slobodan Milosevic?
He's talking about.
Slobodan. Another name we'll have to learn.
Really?
Slobodan
well,
Milosevic.
Not for very much longer. Meanwhile, of course, this sends Congress into a debate. Here's the Senate Armed Services Committee member John McCain. He says if the U.S. leads airstrikes in the area, they had better also have an exit strategy.
It's something that probably needs to be done, but if it's just bombing and then this administration, as is its habit, just goes on to another issue, it's not going to be effective.
Right. Right.
All right, that's what he has to say about that.
Hey, I don't care.
Meanwhile, the government could stop running.
Oh, no.
If something isn't done to help it along. We don't have a budget yet, so Congress is still, mulling over that issue. But they expect that the president will probably sign some little order that will keep the government running. They don't expect a government shutdown. But Mr. Clinton is asking that politics be put aside in this matter. Number 1.
See what that's all about.
We must pass a budget that is fiscally responsible, that honors our values, that invests in the education of our children. That is the most important thing we can do in this long-running Congress.
But they say instead of staying in Washington and making sure that the budget gets passed, President Clinton is traveling to New York to fundraise. And his first priority really should lie in Washington. Here's Republican Congressman Mark Foley of Florida.
Yeah, he has to come to New York and tie up the traffic. You have no idea what it's like.
Mr. President, if you want to solve the government's problems, stay in Washington tomorrow, work through the weekend like we are. We can make some significant gains for the American taxpayers.
Right.
Here's House Majority Leader Dick Armey with some more criticism of the president.
I'm disturbed by the fact that the President of the United States, rather than being here to negotiate with us tomorrow, is going to New York to hold $1 million fundraiser for Chuck Schumer, a man on the Judiciary Committee.
Yeah, they think that's kind of weird because Chuck Schumer's on the Judiciary Committee.
It makes a lot of sense, actually.
However, House Minority Leader Dick Gebhardt says criticizing the president for taking a fundraising trip is a cheap shot.
They shouldn't be worried about whether the president's here or not. The president's here. The president sent the bill. I'm worried about what they do when they are here. They kill everything that the American people want.
But House Speaker Newt Gingrich is optimistic of avoiding a government shutdown.
If we need to, we'll pass a continuing resolution to keep the government running during next week while we continue to work. But I think, give us a day or two.
If Congress wasn't so busy with that Monica crap,
I think we'll get it all done.
Yeah,
they could have passed it already.
Passed the budget.
Sure. It's not a tough thing.
It is true that they're not concentrating on the important things.
Yeah.
We don't mind the Monica stuff if you get the other work done.
Yeah, see?
It's like when I made my CD, Hot Dogs and Donuts.
Yes.
I didn't concentrate on the show. I just concentrated on hot dogs and donuts.
It's not true at all.
All right, whatever.
Not true.
Oh.
That is a lie.
Hey. By the way, any news we don't finish in the studio, Rob and I will be doing from our cars because of this stupid Columbus Day parade. We want to get out
Now
of
we know
here.
why we should take this day off. We can't get home if we stay.
That's right.
A longtime ally of President Clinton reportedly gave First Lady Hillary Rodham Clinton an earful during a lobbying phone call for last week's impeachment inquiry. Virginia Democratic Congressman Jim Moran voted for impeachment last week, despite Mrs. Clinton's call. Newsweek magazine reports that Moran tore into the president during the conversation, calling Clinton a philanderer and worse. He also suggested that he had been Mrs. Clinton's brother. If he had been Mrs. Clinton's brother, he would have taken Clinton out behind the house and broken his nose. Moran has suggested that the president consider resigning. He also told Fox News Sunday that it would be in the president's interest to testify before the House impeachment inquiry.
Right.
Some Democrats are suggesting that both Clinton and prosecutor Ken Starr testify as a prelude to a deal for the president.
What?
What was that?
That's my Clinton impression.
Clinton noises.
I'm a fraud.
Just imagine these are your children. A pair of South Jersey teens face a family court hearing tomorrow on charges they tried to poison their parents. Police say the brother and sister from West Hampton mixed household cleaning products into some tea. The parents had disciplined the pair for holding a party while they were away. The teen's mother called police on Saturday after she noticed her iced tea had a weird aroma.
Maybe Ken Starr's kids would poison him.
She did not drink it. The youths are now charged with aggravated assault. So you punish your kids, and they decide to poison you.
I wonder if that Columbus Day parade's going to have some hot broads in it. I want to be there.
I want an Italian woman.
All right, Robin, it's 9:30. We have to leave. Now, here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we'll do the rest of the broadcast from our cars. What do you say?
Okay.
Can you handle that?
I will handle it.
Sure.
Or can I handle it?
I don't know.
All right, let's try it. If it works out, we can do this every day.
Stop it.
Come on. What's the matter with you?
The studio into the car now.
You got to have some broadcasting balls.
All right, so we'll be back with more news right after this. From the car.
Listening to a man who is able to take a joke as long as it's not about him.
From Harlem to Hong Kong and across the China Sea, they fear the name, the fame, and the fury of Howard Stern.
This is the Howard Stern Show.
All right. Big deal.
Howard Stern Show.
Shut up.
Find nothing but faith in nothing. Boy.
Word up, G.
Peace, G.
And sayonara.
I don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles.
The Howard Stern Show.
Are we on?
Please answer him. Yeah, Howard, I believe you're on the air. If you can hear, just speak.
I can hear. I don't know. And now I'm in the worst spot possible for my car phone. Hello?
Oh, God. It sounds like scratchy.
Yeah, well, I'll get out of this spot in a second because I'm down by the Westin Hotel. As soon as I get into a better position, I'll be all right. How am I now?
You're better.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
a little bit better. Yeah, oh, much better.
Well, where's Robin and Jackie?
I don't know. Jackie was there a second ago. He had a bad line or something. Hello. Line 3 is Robin. Scott?
Dumb. Robin? Hello? Yeah, hi, we're on the air.
What does this sound like on the air?
Probably horrible, but who cares? We're at least out of traffic.
Because you sound terrible on my phone.
And you sound good on my phone.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm getting an echoey thing. I said I love it when we try things we've never tested before.
Yeah, this is really working out well.
So we lost Jackie?
Yeah, but that's all right. Who needs him, really? The funny
This is the way I like to do the show.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
You know what you guys sound like?
What?
You sound like two kids who just got walkie-talkies.
I know.
Can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah.
I'm sitting in the car and I'm going, this is the way to broadcast. We should do this every day.
See, this is but now you're good. Now you're both coming in pretty clear.
Yeah, well, just in case you're tuning in, me and Robin figured we had to miss the traffic because of the Columbus Day Parade. They don't let us off our block, so you can be there for 2-3 hours.
Oh, right. They just completely, because the parade goes down Fifth Avenue, and they completely close off the street we're on.
I know, but now what's good is, now you know what I'm doing? I'm pulling over to the side so I can broadcast.
That's better.
What?
How's this?
That's much
better.
better. That's really clear.
Now, I think I think Jackie's on with you now.
Can I ask a question?
Back on. What?
Do you think the best thing to do is to stop somewhere?
That's what I did.
Okay, stop. Pull over to the side of the road.
Oh, she sounds good now.
Robin, aren't you behind me?
No, I don't know where you are.
I'm over by the Trump Hotel.
No, I'm not over there.
Oh, where are you?
I said you were there, but I decided to go somewhere else because it's too early for me to go there.
I'm on my phone.
Somebody's got a bad connection.
Probably Jackie.
And I think it's Jackie.
Always. Jackie's just slowly on the upper end.
Drop Jackie.
Jackie's always annoying.
This one on me.
Why did he leave?
Fine until you got up.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
I'm here.
Okay, I had to drop Jackie because he was making too much noise.
Yeah, what kind of a phone was he on?
Probably one Neil put in.
We got him on hold, but you know what? Somebody's still making noise.
I think it's me, maybe. Robin, are you moving?
No, I stopped.
Now it sounds good.
Now you both sound great.
All right.
All right.
Now we'll add Jackie back in.
Let's do it now.
Now, see? He's a mess.
No, that wasn't Jackie. That was one of you guys.
Oh, really?
Probably me. I have the worst car phone.
Yeah, it sounds like you, Howard.
Yeah, it's me because I have the worst car phone.
Oh.
I keep telling Ronnie it's not a good car phone, but he doesn't believe me.
He doesn't care. He had Neil put it in.
Yeah. Did Neil put this car phone in, Ronnie? Put it in.
No kidding.
It's you, Howard. It's you making the noise.
Go to a payphone.
And unfortunately, the one person the show can't live without is you.
All right, Ronnie. Move up. Wait. Ronnie's going to move into a good spot. Tell me when it gets good.
All right.
Keep going, Ronnie.
This is like the first radio broadcast.
Okay, that's much better.
Marconi, can you hear me?
I don't think that's any better. You think that's better?
We don't have the
A little.
It's a little better?
Yeah.
All right.
That's good now.
Okay, we'll try it here. I still hear a lot of static, but
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, we're still getting you.
you are. So you want to do it like this?
Hmm.
Can you move a little further?
Ronnie, can you move a little further?
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Wherever you move back.
Wait, here we go. Wait, this is going to get good now. Watch. We're going to get a good spot. Hold on. How's that?
Awful.
Ronnie, this is the worst spot, too. Keep going.
Wherever you are is bad.
I know. We're in a very bad spot. Every spot with my phone is
I
bad.
think over there is bad.
It sounds like a Geiger counter.
I know. I'm telling you. I go through the... Ronnie, you're saying the car phone sounds like a Geiger counter. I told you that. All right, now let me see.
Right
That's
there.
perfect.
That's
Don't move.
I'm at a red light.
Oh!
Now, Jackie, are you with us?
What kind of newscast is this? Why does Jackie's phone sound better than mine?
Jackie, are you with us?
I thought I was.
Okay. So
I
now,
can hear you. I'm just not talking because there's so much static and so much going on.
okay, everybody's on, and the lines are pretty decent. So, Robin, you can start the news.
But as soon as Howard starts talking, it'll be steady.
Ronnie, you can't stay in this spot. All right, he's going to stay here.
Stay where?
Well, we're in the middle of the street.
Don't move.
We're broadcasting from the middle of a street. How is it now?
Good. Perfect.
All right, we'll stay right here.
All right.
Go ahead.
You know what? Some of this news seems totally inconsequential from the back of the car.
I know. Probably unimportant stuff.
Really? Do you care if a nun who died in the Holocaust has become the first Jewish-born saint?
I don't care.
We don't have to do that. I understand there are a bunch of Jewish people who are protesting the canonization of a Jewish woman. So.
Well, first of all, Jews don't have saints.
But this is in the Catholic Church. She was a Jew who became a nun.
What? What? I don't care, personally.
All right. She's Sister Teresa Benedicta.
That doesn't sound Jewish. No.
Her real last name was Stein.
I-O.
That sounds Jewish.
So you're saying that I could still become a nun?
Here's every hope. You have a chance.
I got to tell you something. I'm sitting here looking out my window. The men in New York City look very feminine today.
Really? Where are you?
They're all wearing jogging shorts, and they look like a bunch of girls. And where are all the good-looking broads?
Only guys on the street today.
Yeah.
I guess all the women are in the parade.
What else is in the news?
James Beau Gritz, that guy I told you last week, he got upset that his wife was leaving him, and he decided to shoot himself. He tried to commit suicide. He's some, like, big, military dude.
Right.
Well, now he's saying that he doesn't know why he shot himself in the chest instead of the head when he decided to attempt suicide. He can't figure out why he made that move. The only thing he can come up with is he thinks he was trying to blow the pain out of his chest.
Out of his heart.
Yeah, so he decided to shoot himself in the chest. Now he says, of course, that he's back in tip-top shape. He's physically as sound as ever.
I'm going to blow the pain out of my car phone in a couple of minutes.
Anyway, why did you shoot yourself in the chest? You know what? I don't know why I didn't shoot myself in the head.
Where are you now, Robin?
I'm just standing still on, 56th Street? 59th Street.
Jackie, where are you?
I'm just about to go over the Triborough.
Oh, you're still moving?
Oh, yeah. Well, there's been no shoulder anywhere. I was on the East Side Highway, and now I'm going up to the Triborough.
This car phone looks good.
Yeah.
I like mine.
What's the sense of going early if you're going to pull over on the side of the road? I'm making a break for
it. At least we're out of the trouble area.
Right. I agree.
Boris Yeltsin is having health problems again. He's the leader of Russia. They say he was going on some trip. And when he came out, he was, hobbled, and they had to help him out of his plane or something, and now his aides are saying, oh, it's nothing wrong, he's just suffering from a cold, and now he's feeling better, so...
That guy should be dead already.
Really? I've never seen a cold do this to somebody. They can't get out of a plane.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah?
How come I can hardly understand a word she's saying, but I can hear Fred's sound effects perfectly?
Fred's playing sound effects?
Yeah, you don't hear him?
No, I can't hear anything.
I hear it.
I'm paying attention to my news.
Oh, I hear that now. Okay. All right, let's get on to some show business news.
Yeah, maybe we'll be better at that. By the way, I could survey people on the street here. I could just roll down my window.
Uh-huh.
So I can give you man-on-the-street reaction.
To what?
To anything.
All right, ask them if they went to the movies this weekend.
Go to the movies this weekend, sir?
Yes, I did. What'd you see? Oh. Guy says Eddie Murphy was awful.
Oh. You went to see Holy Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, I suppose. It only made $5 million this weekend. The number one movie at the box office again this weekend for the second week in a row was Ants.
What do you think, Eddie Murphy, sir? His feet. He says he's into feet.
He's into feet.
And obviously not movie making.
Well, here's a clip from Holy Man, number 9.
And you just let the little electronic energy pulsers do all the work for you while you sleep. So you go from grandma to grandma.
Awful.
Another movie that opened this weekend was One Tough Cop. I don't know how that did at the box office. Do you remember?
I don't think it made any. I think it made $0.
Got bad reviews, right?
Well, that was the Stephen Baldwin movie. I saw it. It was pretty good.
Film, yeah, where he plays Bo Dietl, One Tough Cop.
One Tough Cop.
Hey, it's a good old-fashioned cop movie.
Right, it's old school. Remember that?
Old school cop movie.
Yeah, well, here's Stephen Baldwin on making the movie One Tough Cop, and here he tells us what it sets out to do.
I've always done the best I can on the job and in my life. I don't think there's anything I would have done any different. God is my witness.
That's a clip from the movie. Now we'll have Stephen Paul.
Now you appreciate when I play the clip.
Number 15.
I make no mistakes.
It's not flashy. It doesn't try to be, some overdone special effect-y kind of thing. It's in the vein of Eastwood and stuff like that.
Okay.
You saying it didn't set out to make money?
That's one of the things it should have set out to do.
Well, Charlton Heston, let's move on to him. He's written a book. It's called Charlton Heston's Hollywood 50 Years in American Film.
Yeah, there's a book I need to read.
It's now in the stores, and Heston says the book covers a lot of ground.
Scott, play the tape, you moron.
It does cover an awful lot of filmmaking. And film is, of course, the art form of our time, the art form of the 20th century and the American art form. So it's been a very nice run.
Howard's so good at this. I'm so bad.
Here Charlton tells us what he thinks of the proposed remake of Planet of the Apes starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. I hadn't even heard about that.
That would be good. See, Ben-Hur, you can't remake. It would be far too expensive. It would be more again than Titanic cost, and that wasn't on purpose.
Titanic?
But you could do Planet of the Apes. It would cost much more than it did. But it's a doable film, and Arnold would be good in it. Jim Cameron is a very good director. I'm kind of pleased with the idea. After all, who was it said, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
I'm angry with a big, deep voice.
I know.
I like guns.
Sounds like somebody goofing on
Arnold Schwarzenegger in Planet of the Apes?
I didn't know they were making that.
Well, that's what they say. And here's Heston on the late Roddy McDowall.
I only worked with him in that one film, but we became friends, and he was also a photographer, as is my wife, so they had a sort of a friendship as well.
I used to get them confused.
He was that rare item in Hollywood. He was a gentleman.
Hey, can you name one movie Roddy McDowall made beside Planet of the Apes? I can't.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes 2. So if Arnold Schwarzenegger is Charlton Heston, who's going to play the ape? Scott the engineer?
Baba Booey.
I'm not hairy enough.
Baba Booey.
I have no hair on my head.
Alanis Morissette has a new album out. Here she is on Channeling Her Rage.
Cool.
There's always been the aggression, the anger, the sort of destructive quality to it that is seen as rage, and then the opposite, which is the passivity and the quiet and the repression, and in our society in general, I think that it's been choose between one or the other.
Hey, can I say something?
What?
I would like to hear this album. I like the first album.
Yeah, I think that the first album was really great. I don't know if this second album's going to be as good.
But I don't want to hear her talk.
I want to hear a yelp.
And today is the anniversary of the death of singer John Denver.
Yes.
All of a sudden, we're liking him better now.
All of a sudden, people are acting like someone liked his song.
That's right, like someone misses him.
Nobody misses him. I saw a TV commercial. They're doing a special on the life of John Denver.
Absolutely.
And who pops in is Geraldo.
Yes, Geraldo seems to have known everybody that has a tragedy happen to him.
Yeah, anyone who drops dead, Geraldo knows.
I think he's like a Jonah.
The very serious Geraldo, too.
What?
He was so serious, Geraldo. You'd think it was the Pope died.
Well, the thing that they say about John is that, he didn't realize how loved he was. And I'm like, no, he wasn't. That's right.
One thing about me and John Denver, neither one of us are loved.
Well, we have some tape of John Denver. In this cut, Denver says he is often associated with two phrases.
It's funny. It seems like there are a couple of phrases in the language that I'm held accountable for. Sometimes that's good and sometimes bad.
Far out.
They blamed on me and of course Rocky Mountain High.
What about stop singing?
F you.
F you also is from him.
F you.
Is that right?
Oh, I think the cops.
His last several years were very, very sad, but he was finally coming around when he fell into the ocean.
When I could get outside, I was off in the woods, most often by myself, and when I couldn't get outside, I was in my room with my guitar.
And a bottle of Jack
So when I started to try and express myself, I used images from nature.
I mean, I wonder if Scott really thought I had tape of him talking about how his life was beginning to turn around just when his plane crashed. That was John saying in an early interview that he was very shy, so his two friends were his guitar and nature.
Scott, you suck at this.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What?
I appreciate that.
Everything.
You see how hard my job is, Scott?
I know.
You thought it was easy. He used to sit back there commenting.
I never said it was easy.
Hey, Scott, why don't you pay attention to what you're doing?
Okay.
That would help.
I'm on my lunch break.
Finally, we didn't get to that Larry King column today.
I'll do it tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, Larry King has an interesting take on life in his column this week.
I like doing the show from the car.
You do?
I'm very relaxed.
Are you really?
Yeah. I like it. What's wrong with it? Sit back.
I don't know.
You mellow out.
I see Jackie when I'm yelling at him.
Yeah, it's more fun to look at Jackie and goof on him.
Hey. You're just happy you don't have to stare at Fred.
Is that what's happening, Robin?
That's what's happening.
Yeah, look over in the car, Howard. You don't see Fred, right?
Oh, yeah, that's why I like it.
That's why you feel relaxed.
You know what smells better in here?
I'm looking to my left, and I don't see Fred.
And with each passing minute, you're a little further away from Fred.
And you're further away from me, you fat bastard.
You let Fred back there to be stuck in traffic.
I think
live in
people
the
like
city.
to feel better this way.
Well, let's do the whole show this way, then.
Yeah, we can do that tomorrow. Do from our house.
Let's try it one day.
All right, Jackie, why don't you read your plug?
I'll do it for one of my 3 houses.
Shut up, Fred.
You didn't bring Jackie's plug with you?
So Jackie brought it in the elevator and tried to hand it to me. I told him, do it yourself.
You read it. Come on.
Plug from me.
That's
What?
part of my deal.
Shut up, Fred.
He's like,
That's part of it.
this is how I get paid.
You know.
If they don't pay you, well, here, bloody hell. But this is the way I get paid.
My livelihood.
All right, Jackie, go
My
ahead.
fourth house.
Go ahead, man.
My brand new Oleo CD, Hot Dogs and Donuts, which Howard will tell you is very, very funny.
Oh, I hope that people can't hear this.
It's an all
Maybe the phone will go dead.
Howard, I just got potted out. I don't know, something's wrong with Jackie's line.
It's at all Coconuts and Sam Goodies
Nobody's
and
hearing it.
HMV Superstores at Virgin Megastores. Friday and Saturday night,
Such a
October
shame.
23rd and 24th, I'm going to be at the Riviera Grand Ballroom, returning to Las Vegas. And for 3D animated... Shut up.
Oh.
Oh, that's Fred. For 3D animated jokes
Hurry up.
and information, please visit jokeland.com. Thank you, Wolf.
All right, man.
Listen, Fred has a gig this weekend, but he wants to keep it a secret.
Oh.
All right.
How did Fred do with his gig last weekend?
I did really well.
Oh, good, okay.
Over 300 people showed up.
John said it was empty.
Oh, John's lying.
Well, then you didn't ruin that place for John.
No, I did not. I think John ruins his own places.
So where's Fred playing this week?
Oh, Dr. Shay's in Amityville, so they can come out Saturday.
This is the second Amityville horror.
You're the first.
The sequel. All right, are we done?
You're done.
Wow.
No more commercials?
Well, we got commercials, but you don't have to be a part of it.
I'm not gonna be a part of that.
Howard, let's keep doing this. I got nothing to do.
Right. Just stay in the car till you get home.
Oh, you just hang on the phone.
Jackie's phone just went bad.
You're kidding.
I'm billing Tom for this call.
I'm hearing music. Oh, that's us.
Well, I'm not sure if you're ending it or not.
Yeah, okay, we'll end it. All right, everyone, we'll see you tomorrow.
Happy Columbus Day, Wolf.
Right, you too. Bye, Robin. All right, bye.
Hello, is Mike Hunt there? Mike Hunt? Hunt, H-U-N-T, Hunt? Anybody name Hunt? Mike Hunt! Anybody name Hunt? No, nobody but that. How about, could you call out Joe Mama? Joe Miller? No, Mama, M-A-M-A. Mama. Tell me you got. Mama. Mama. M-A-N-A? Yeah, Joe Mama. Joe Mama! Joe Mama here? No, nobody but that name either. Oh, okay, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
The Howard Stern Show.
Hey, Freddie, read these plugs.
I could get a microphone, then I could probably read them. King Norris, just to remind you, at Dr. Shea's in Amityville this Saturday night. It was packed last Saturday wherever we were, and hopefully it'll be packed again this Saturday. And the CD available at Tower in Massapequa, For the Record in Amherst, Mass. Tower and HMV in Manhattan, and cdnow.com. John is probably appearing somewhere, but I don't know where because I have no plug. So it's nothing personal, John. I just don't have any information. Plan your Christmas party with Scott the Engineer. Call now before his dance card is full. Scott the Engineer at Rocket Entertainment. You know the number. If you don't, write it down. 718-BAG-5040.
All right, everybody. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
We close our broadcasting day as usual with Nat Lamp Unto My Feet. Tonight's inspirational message will be delivered by Father Joseph Vizzini.
Dominiscus your biscuits, folks. How about that?
At this time, the Howard Stern Radio Network leaves the airwaves for technical adjustments.